Hi, everybody. Uh, okay, look, there's this little button in this little app that is orange, and it draws the eye, and it makes me want to click it every time I want to click anything. And that little button is called stop streaming. And so every time I try to take us live, I almost stop streaming instead. So anyway, that's a fun little fact. Sorry about that. Hey, so we are here to pick up the story of some misfit superhero teens who are maybe a little different than some of the other superhero teens that you might have gotten to know on our channel. Hey, Misha, why don't you tell us a little bit about the game and what's going to happen and how we're all going to succeed and never fail, and it will all be joy and puppies.
You're just all a bunch of high school students living your best lives. Definitely not full of superpowers, any rate. So this is a mask game, which is powered by the Apocalypse system. Uses the 2d6 for a lot of the rolls that happen, if I remember to make people do rolls. These four, I wouldn't say we're kidnapped, but we're definitely just sort of deposited into the care of Professor Odd of the Odd Estate and Asylum here in Halcyon City, where superheroes run rampant and everyone has superhero insurance because things get destroyed on a weekly basis. She's an eccentric millionaire, probably. Kind of weird, knows some things that these guys probably don't know, and maybe even I don't know, but that's fine. That doesn't matter. And so these troubled teens are put under her care, and she's kind of making them into a superhero team, but like on the down low, I think, because some people don't want to do it. At any rate, that's more or less what's going on. As far as where this takes place, I don't really remember what we did last time. It was something about having a house party while she was away for the weekend, and then there was a ghost. But everyone handled it fine. So if you, when introducing your characters, if you'd like to go over, some general things of your powers, what you're doing, anything you might remember that was important from the last time you all got together or you first met. And then we are going to go over the one backstory question of when our team first came together, because the events of that has happened in between the first episode and this episode. It's been a few weeks. You've done some other superhero stuff. It's just kind of happened to you. So we can go over that. I know we can probably start with Zero with Zooboy, because I think that will be a good stepping off point if you hadn't answered that question yet. And I think you're muted.
No one knows him as Zooboy yet, because he's just hoping that someday someone will give him a superhero name. But he is Tommy. Well, his actual name is Tanawag Torres, but he goes by Tommy. And he's a pretty regular kid who controls life and sometimes death. So he's a little, world indie, because he's a Nova. And last time he made a bunch of cute little animals, and he also summoned a tentacle over the city, which is, an island-sized, like squid turtle, sea turtle kind of hybrid thing, and nearly crushed the city, and died twice and came back. And we got to see Dark Tommy, who instead of creating life, does the opposite. So that's fun. And then you want me to say a little bit about the adventure that we had in the interim?
Yes.
Okay. So back in the late 40s, there was a famed actor named Victor Vugosi. And he ran afoul of the House Deviant Activity Committee, or HODAC, which was kind of like the McCarthy hearings, only with superheroes. So the whole point was to expose people in education, academia, and the entertainment industry who were secretly superheroes. And Victor Vugosi, kind of his career didn't go very well. So he vowed revenge and then disappeared. And no one thought or heard anything about him until last week, when the Halcyon City Film Society had discovered some old prints of his old black and white movies and organized kind of like an art house screening at the Halcyon City Drive-In Theater. And we all went, and then everyone got sucked into the movie. And it turns out that Victor Vigosi had used his reality-altering powers to live inside his own movies, reliving his greatest scenes over and over. And when his movies were played again, he had the opportunity to suck some people in. So yeah, we fought and we hid, and we got to live through some really awesome scenes in his most famous movie, The Vessel of Professor Pelagrossi. And eventually we locked him in a film within a film, Inception style. So he's still there. And we feel cool about it. And none of us died. I didn't die that time.
You did a great job. But the drive-in movie theater was completely destroyed.
Yeah.
As it's wont to do.
Yeah. It's about time everyone streams now. Why would you want to go get in a car? Ugh.
It's very retro. The kids love it, retro stuff. Doing records and everything. Yeah. And this is the same universe as the Teen Justice Academy stuff, by the way. They're off doing things. I assume timing-wise, something might have happened. Who knows? But for now, we're fine in our time zone. So how about we go to Crystal?
All right. Hi. I am Tough, or 98 Tough Love, or Tough or I screwed that up. Whatever. You can find me over at twitch.tv/98 Tough Love. I'm not really active anywhere else because I don't like social media. I play Crystal, aka the creature of the Reed Youth Study for Tactical Anomalous Life Forms. She is the newborn. She is made entirely of sentient crystal. So she's bright pink and very durable, and now she's very stretchy after the previous incident with the ghost and the regeneration, and the, she kind of exploded a little, but it's fine. Yeah. She so when we went into the movie, I wound up becoming one of the bad guys. And there was a freak monster, wasn't supposed to exist. But then it turned out actually I was really nice and sweet and just wanted friends, so then I was a good guy. And the team helped me get back outside of the movie, got some of my memories back, and then helped kick some butt, destroyed the drive-in. It was great. That's what normal teenagers do all the time.
Yeah, and we know this because your good outsider friend Katsumi definitely is following your lead to learn about how humans work.
Yes. I know so many things about how humans work.
Yes, specifically all humans.
Yes, all humans.
All right. Sin, if you'd like to go ahead.
Hi, I'm Sin, or sinful__potato on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, most social medias. I do stream on Twitch, not recently, but it's getting better. I'm most active on Instagram or Twitter, but yeah. I play Nikos Katsumi Scarlet, or Katsumi as their hero name. They are the outsider. They are an alien from a potato planet, which they kinda blew up. It's fine. They came to Earth to blow it up. It's fine. Everything's fine.
That's against the Ninian Human Treaty, Katsumi. Yes. You know this.
Yeah.
That's why Katsumi.
Yeah. Currently, they're working on being a hero to not blow up the planet or take it over. they have radical shape-shifting powers where they can shift into different living things, and they also have telepathy and mind blasts as powers, as well as that they can fly, and they're pretty tough. So with the movie theater, where did it go? Katsumi didn't really trust the others at first because they believe that humans are inferior to their alien race, and so, whatever. But that changed during one of the movies where Katsumi was able to help the others in breaking things, and it was great. And they Mitz and Tommy and Crystal all were allowed Katsumi to break things. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Also, Katsumi enters buildings through windows.
And you have a spaceship that's a keychain.
Yeah, named Cheese.
Of course.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm Captain. Not at work.
I'm having an SJ.
SJ underscore sidekick. I am playing Meryl Mizuko. Everyone just calls her Ms. She is a transformed. So she fused with this adaptive symbiotic exoskeleton, which is called them ACE. And together they make Mithril. She's not a super big fan of ACE. She thinks it's this defective alien AI and just wants it removed. So do her parents. So they went to Professor Odd because they don't trust Aegis to not just make her into some government agent. So as far as the past, she's really sick of these movie incidents. So we had that haunted house party and watched scary movies. And then she scared her crush, Grant Madlock, when she was trying to fight the ghost. Because one of her powers is be the monster, which has a consequence of scaring someone you didn't intend to. So she's still on the self-pity train of, poor me, I just want to swim and be in high school and flirt with boys, but I have this super defective AI fused to me, and
I'm not defective. I don't know what you're talking about. I am but the exemplary AI that you'll need in every situation, here to protect and save you, human.
Right, that. So yeah, that's Ms. She likes to play the mims as well, and make herself and her crush get married.
Yeah. You have a notebook, Ms. Madlock.
Oh, absolutely. It flows as you still get the alliteration. It's great.
Yeah.
Of course, it's perfect. So we start this issue on a scene of, like an old-fashioned operating theater that is obviously as captioned as the Odd Asylum is where we're at. And of course, it had an operating theater. Why wouldn't it? The weeks that you've been here, there's been a lot of weird stuff whenever you decide to poke around in some amount of the estate. But at any rate, imagine operating theater. It has all the windows. No one's sitting up there, as far as Professor Odd knows. The camera can look at her working on the table with Mithril there, lying on the table. This is the first operation to try to remove Ace off of you. She had recently acquired some sort of manual of the latest adaptive symbiotic exoskeleton thing and has, for the last week or so, been discussing with Ace. All right, so it says here, this and that, Ms., I'm sure it's probably unsettling to hear the two of them discuss all of this and the someone on one level not understand and then immediately kind of also know because Ace is just sort of translating it for you through you. So this has been probably a little weird. I don't know.
But it's fine. It's going to be over soon.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You're going to have it taken care of, no problem.
Fine.
The amount of talk of discrepancies is probably not worrying. Ace says it's fine, and that's normal. And Professor Odd's been giving him some looks, but, she's doing her best. So it's time for the operation itself. Ms., you do see that there's a crowbar among the tools here.
Spatula.
There's a lot. There's some alien stuff. There is also a crowbar. So did the rest of you sneak into the operating theater to look, or not? Of course. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So the three of you are up in the viewing area, which has not really been used or upkept. It has dust everywhere and stuff like that. But you are, I presume, sneakily observing.
Well, as sneakily as we can, given Katsumi's like 20 feet tall. And whenever Tommy's anxious, he spontaneously generates ferrets. So, yeah.
Oh, they're so cute.
All right, Ms., I think we're ready to begin, says Professor Odd, who is, as far as you, in her, teenagers don't know, you'll say 60s, I think.
Probably hundreds.
She's like 100 years old, for sure.
Yeah, like hundreds of years old. Who knows? She has short, graying hair, rather stern expression, but is about to begin the procedure. You ready, Ms.?
Absolutely.
All right. Now, Ace said that he'd have he needs you to stay conscious for the process, but we'll stop it in case anything goes out of hand. So let me just start the sequence. And Ace is all like, well, he isn't saying anything. He's probably helping out with.
I mean, I don't know why we're listening to Ace when he's defective, but whatever.
Not defective, he says.
Debatable.
And you can roll to take a powerful blow.
Oh, great. What is the threshold? Because it's an 8.
That's going to be in the 7 to 9. You add conditions marked. You don't have any conditions marked, so.
Oh yeah, okay.
So you're just in the middle, which I feel like is appropriate. You probably just mark 2 conditions for this case. I know there's a few choices, but it's not really.
I mean, you could for sure lash out verbally, try to inflict a condition. What are you doing?
Stupid defective.
But the condition was on yourself.
We'll say probably hopeless because it's not working, and angry.
Yeah. So
because it's not working.
It does not take long through this sequence of she's checking the manual, going through things, hitting some buttons. There's lots of sparks. Aces starts saying something or other, and then as she's trying to pry, definitely normally and not with a crowbar. Some of the armor shell off, an automatic defense system starts activating, and Aces becomes an extremely large robot who, is doing some the link has become even stronger, and so she has to put abort on the process. She sighs. All right, how you doing up there, everybody watching this? You doing good?
I've got cute ferrets. This is the best day ever.
We're pressed up against the wall by just the mass of
Yeah, I've
ferrets
just
that
got,
have
like,
just multiplied
yeah.
behind us.
I've got like one in my arms that I'm stroking.
Right. And they're all just wriggling.
Professor Odd, sighs at the thing. Is like, all right, well, that didn't work. How you doing? How you doing, Ms.?
I think we just need someone stronger.
That's not how science works, but good thinking.
You were struggling with that crowbar. I mean, you're, no offense, a little bit old and feeble and decrepit. So
Yes.
I think if we had someone that, was stronger or invulnerable, that way they wouldn't have to even worry about, aces or their, defense stuff. You had superhero friends. You were like a crazy mad scientist person way back in like the 20s or something.
Like the 1820s.
And at this point, she looks up and sees just the completely, it's all ferrets the whole way down. And the thing is just like, children. Okay. No, we aren't doing this again right now. I'll have to go back. These instructions obviously weren't compatible with whatever your settings were, Ace. What do you mean? All of my settings are compatible. I'm the most efficient machine there ever could be. Yes. And
No.
all of you up there should get ready for school.
Oh, do we have to?
All right, come on, hop to it.
I'm actually the experiment. I'm actually feeling kind of sick. I think
Aces.
something
She is
went wrong.
completely functional. I've made sure
You
that
can't
she is well
listen
healed.
to Ace. They're defunct. They don't work, as we could tell by the experiment thing we just did. Because if they worked, they would have been right, and they were wrong. So their information, therefore,
here's the thing.
wrong.
Ace is definitely programmed correctly. Normally, these bonds are permanent. It's just not typically with someone who didn't sign up for it. He might be a bit funny.
Sorry, whatever, people need to have a good talk and consent.
Well, they usually don't happen. Sorry, I'm distracted because my cat is after my water.
Some ferrets have gotten in.
So ferrets have gotten in. It's causing all sorts of problems. No, to that she's like, no, you'll be fine at school. They'll give me a call if you aren't feeling well. You can't fake cough. I don't think you can get sick anymore.
Hey, Ace.
Yes.
So you can like be any shape, right?
Within limits, yeah.
Well, could you like be like a super cool but unobtrusive like spy suit that like Mrs. Face could be seen, but then you would be like there hiding underneath her clothes, like for the instant danger arrives, and then you can pop out and surprise the bad guys with your amazing powers.
These shape-shifting things take some time. What if in the nanoseconds that I'm away that she gets struck by something? That'd be no good. It'd be very improper for a host to do this.
I'm just saying, think about it. This is a weird situation, right? It would be very improper for whatever you are, Vistari power armor or something, to like bond with an Earth girl who didn't want to, which is, by the way, super stranger danger.
It was a good try, Tommy, but it's just not smart enough to understand.
Maybe he can't. Maybe that's why he's reluctant to try. Maybe he's not able to.
I don't think so.
That's reverse psychology.
Shut up, Ace.
All right. Yes, it's weird that she's doing this on a morning of a school day, but we're here to move the plot along.
It's also not that weird. I mean, this is just a Tuesday.
Exactly. All right.
If it's not impromptu surgery, it's some weird magic ritual. I don't know what she's up to.
It could very well be all of those things.
Look, she has
All
a
right.
hand in a box. I don't know what that's about. But it's like a living hand. And like only the hand. And she's like
Oh,
talks
like-
to it.
like
It's so
thing.
weird.
Maybe she came out of the Addams Family movie and just got old.
I don't know. It's weird.
She's the grandma.
Okay, well,
All
it's school
right.
time.
Yes, you all go to school. I assume clean up the ferrets on the way
Yeah,
out.
concentrate. Pop, 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 pop. They go back to where they belong.
All right. So you all head to school. It's a beautiful morning. It's fall. In a couple weeks, it's going to be the homecoming dance. It's a little late in the football season for that, but everyone's been looking forward to the big homecoming game in a couple weeks on a Friday. The Chads have been doing very well on the football team, so everyone's hoping for good results then. And of course, everyone's been talking about who they might be going to the dance with, as you do. But perhaps, maybe not all of you, for a variety of reasons. Any rate, as you head to school, Marsha Myers, who you might recall is another superpowered teen going to your school, which is not a school that's specifically for people with powers or superheroes or anything. It's just a normal school because Professor Odd says she pays her taxes, so you should go to public school. It's as good as any. She's great with kids. So, any rate,
She makes us drink Ovaltine? Like, what is that even?
everyone loves Ovaltine. It's a normal human drink, she explains.
It tastes like it's from the 70s. Because it's from the 70s. Anyway.
The only time it's from.
Yes.
So, when Marsha heads up to you all and says, "Hey, how's it going?"
Well, we tried to do a separation surgery this morning and it didn't go well.
Oh man, that's too bad.
I know.
You've been talking about it all this week.
I know. It's a real bummer. But we'll try again. I think it's because Ace is like 1,000 years old and the professor got like the most recent like user manual. And they probably don't have a user manual from like 1,000 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
for
was about to
super
say.
outdated tech.
Yeah. Well, maybe if you updated his firmware.
I need no updates. All
You-
right, Ace, if you say so.
You're one big spinning thing that says, please update me. You should contact
That's
whatever
not-
mainframe that holds your OS and get it updated.
Snooze too long and now they're obsolete.
It's fine.
That's not how any of this works.
We're
Ace
just giving
says.
you a hard time, Ace. Anyway, so what are you doing, Marsha? How are things for you?
Oh, they're good. Hanging out. They rebuilt the movie theater after last week. Pretty quick.
I guess. It's just another opportunity for something terrible to happen.
Does that mean we get to wreck it again?
I mean, maybe. I was thinking they're doing a different movie drive thing this weekend. If you guys want to go.
I think I've had enough of the movies.
Well, hold on. What movie is it, though?
I don't know,
Scary.
some sort of sci-fi flick.
But not...
Miss, that would be perfect for you.
Oh, so like about aliens and stuff. Hey,
Yeah.
that would be useful for you, Crystal, because you're for sure an alien, to
Yeah.
learn more about how humans have always imagined aliens to be.
Yeah, because I'm an alien
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. You've mentioned that before, Tommy. I know that she's an alien.
Yeah, it's like most of our team. Crystal,
Yeah.
Ace, Cat.
Oh, that's right.
You're not an alien, right?
You're the odd one out.
Me? No.
Well, and me, if you count, because we're different. But
You count, Ms.
I mean, I don't really want to count.
Anyway, so, well, I think we should all go. It would be a good way of like getting over the weird cinematic trauma that we went through, and showing support for the facility that we accidentally destroyed and saving people, right? So we should totally do that, and you should come too, and so should Todd.
And so sorry, you said Todd?
Yeah, and Grant.
Oh. Yeah.
Not Grant,
Yeah,
Yes, Grant.
but Todd. Definitely Todd.
And Todd. Okay. Well,
Grant
I mean,
thinks you're angry at him.
I'm not angry. Dude, did you see the way he looked at me?
You are so high maintenance, I swear.
I'm wearing a technological suit.
Yeah, well, he's
Of course
willing to
there's
get
maintenance.
he's willing to look past it, so I think you should too.
You didn't see the way he looked after that whole.
He was
stupid
freaked
ghost
out
incident.
because there were disembodied hands trying to kill us all. Yes. But it was fine.
Wasn't looking at the hands. He was looking at me.
Well, because you're super impressive. Anyway, he's totally
I am
fine.
super impressive.
He-
We are super impressive.
Anyway,
You're encouraging him.
anyway, we've been talking and he is worried that you're angry at him. So clearly whatever story you built up in your head isn't true. So you need to go and like show him that you're not angry at him. And the best way to do that is to go to the movies together. Or you can be a whiny little punk about it. Your choice.
Ms., I sense that you wish to punch him. Should I work on that with him or
Tempted,
just to
but
you?
no.
Very good.
You're my bestie, but come on.
Yeah, whatever, Zoo Boy. I gotta go to the nurse. I'm not feeling well.
Wait, but you said you weren't feeling well earlier, and everybody said you were fine.
Yeah, nobody knows except for me. Okay?
I know.
You
Yeah,
don't.
Ace knows.
Ace is defective. We've been
Ace
over
is so
this.
Smart.
Ace is
I
not
don't want to
smart.
listen to Ace because you're like, eh.
I'm very smart.
Okay. So look,
Isn't that right, Katsumi?
Mrs. heart rate
Sure.
is like that angry condition is really hitting.
Ace is doing the thing where he's all like, do you want some medicine to calm down? Do you want some of this? And you're like, nope.
want some of that smooth juice?
Yes.
So Ms. goes off to the nurse.
Yes.
Stalks off to the nurse. Okay, look, here's the deal. She's got to get over it. Or we've got to find a way to fuse Grant with some piece of alien technology.
What if we ask Grant to the dance on behalf of us?
Oh, 100%.
Yes. And just tell Miz that he's not coming to the thing, but he actually is coming to the thing.
Oh, okay, well, so I don't think that's going to go well. I don't think she does, like, improv too well. I don't think she handles, like, surprise and stuff real well. So, geez. Anyway, I still think if we can find some way of, like, I don't know. Because he doesn't have any superpowers. Maybe if he had superpowers, it would be easier. Because that thing, that suit is not coming off by the time the dance comes around. So we're just going to have to find a way to get Ms. out of her funk.
Make it glittery and sparkly and put a tutu on it.
That's gonna work real well.
Yeah, Kitsumi gets me. That's
Okay,
what
but so
prom
we
dresses
like
look
Ms.
like.
though. I don't think torturing her is.
It's not torture, it's cute.
Oh, well, okay, maybe. Anyway, maybe when she's calmed down, we can have a adult conversation with her about how she needs to get over herself. And like be happy that cute boy likes her.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I mean, if he likes her, why doesn't she just let him like her?
Well, because she feels weird.
But she looks super cool.
But she feels weird. And it's hard to like be okay with other people when you feel weird about yourself.
So we need to make Ms. feel normal?
Maybe. Ooh, what if we all got suits of armor?
Yes.
And it'd be like, hey, us too.
Yes, we could have a suit of armor party hangout.
Yeah, I don't know if it would work because the Vistari want to kill all of Katsumi's people. And I don't know how it would work with me. And like,
Wait.
can it grow and stuff with you?
I mean, I could probably just make myself look like it.
Oh, like costumes. Okay, I was thinking about like the real
Yeah. Oh, no. Where would we even get that?
thing. Space.
Narrator, you have seen weird stuff around the asylum and you have not yet gone through all of it because obviously the professor's like, don't wander around in the asylum. It's full of my stuff.
Oh my God, we need some sort of magical enchanted armor that contains the soul of like some sort of lost knight or something with magical powers and full of like chivalric ideas, and then it can bond with Grant.
Yes.
And they can be like the armor twins.
I think there's one of those on like the 4th floor in the asylum.
Probably.
Yeah.
Is it next to that shelf with all the eyeballs?
Yes.
Okay.
But the suit of armor is really nice.
Okay.
And takes care of the eyeballs, so it'll probably take care of Graham.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
might. Or it might pull his eyeballs out. I'm not sure how that works. We can find out.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I'm sure he'll be
Professor
down for
Otter
it because
probably put his eyeballs back.
he's so into Ms.
Yeah. Just dress him up.
Yeah.
It's a costume party, but only for them.
Yes. Cool. So
Perfect.
I'm sure that will go very, very well.
Yes. Cut to lunchtime, just to catch up with things. Ms., did you spend the whole time in the nurse's office? You're on mute.
It's a school nurse. There's no way they're gonna just let me sit in there all morning.
I mean, they're going to sit there. You let you sit there for a while because it's like, what do I do with?
Well,
a
when I
suit of
realize they're
armor?
not gonna send me home,
Yeah. They're like, oh, you're not feeling well. And then Ace is going to interject repeatedly about how all of your vital signs are nominal except an elevated heart rate and high blood pressure, which should subside if you just take this medicine that I have in my system. But she doesn't want it, and that's fine. You know, but Ace is like, so, you know, they'll probably keep you there for a bit before being like, well, you seem fine if you want to go to class now. And then,
fine, I'll just suffer in silence.
Ace is like, silence? You don't have to suffer in silence. I
Shut
have
up.
many programmable
Oh my
sounds.
God, shut up. Silence.
A gentle waterfall.
Pray to God. Gonna
Sorry.
find a crowbar
Anyway,
and do it
and then
myself.
classes go. You go to lunch. Let's see. Marsha gives you the update because she's managed to run into people and says, "All right, we're all in for movie time
Cool.
Saturday night."
Oh, who's driving?
I kind of assumed the person with a whole spaceship would.
Oh, that'd be super cool. So, Katsumi, you're driving.
Cool.
Nice. Yeah. No, Todd's coming.
Good.
Grant's coming.
Good.
I have a feeling
One
I'll
of
be
the three
sick.
Chads decided to come. I don't know why.
I don't know. Maybe they're branching out.
Maybe. Oh, and what's his name? He's like the grandson of the guy that you defeated last week.
Vinny Vigosi.
Yeah, Vinny.
Is he like
He wants
all?
to come too.
Is he like cool with the whole thing?
Yeah, he's fine. He just says he really likes movies a lot or something. I don't know.
Okay, cool. He's not like a supervillain, like wannabe and like all upset and like this is his moment. When it's like, you defeated my grandfather and I will avenge him and I will pick up the mantle.
No, that
of
seems really
Blacklist
cliche. I
and-
don't think he'd do that. I
Yeah,
don't
I
think he
hate
even
to
has
be the
powers.
person that judges the person based on their parents, but it's super weird he'd be going to the movies that we destroyed and defeated his grandfather in with us.
Yeah, well, he's friends with Chad.
Oh, okay.
The first one.
Wait, is it Chad 1 or Chad
The
2?
first.
Chad one, yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. Okay, well, it's probably fine.
He probably just
Yeah.
wants to make friends. I mean, it'd probably be really hard having like a grandfather that's, a supervillain bad guy. He just probably needs people to hang out with.
I don't even think he knew him
Yeah.
because he was in the movie the whole time.
Yeah, no one knew Victor Vigosi except for film nerds. So,
I mean, maybe he watches movies another time.
I don't
Seems
know.
kind of,
I mean,
We're
he
very
said
good
he liked
movies.
movies, so
yeah.
We'll see. My grandfather was a park ranger. It has nothing to do with me. So, like,
my grandpa owned a used car sale lot.
I don't have grandparents.
well, you kind
Have
of do
you-
because Dr. What's His Face is kind of like your dad, right?
Professor Graham?
Yeah, doesn't he have parents?
I don't know.
He probably does.
Maybe?
Most people do.
Or were you like adopted by him or something when you came to the planet?
Yes. She's his ward. His scientific expertise in xenotech made him the perfect choice for a human parental substitute while Crystal's here on an alien exchange program.
And then he gave me to Professor Odd.
Yeah.
Oh. Why?
Because she needed a more maternal influence.
One thing you find in like an alien expert who's like married, if that was the case, doesn't matter.
Alien experts have a hard time getting married.
Is it the same for you, Katsumi?
Yeah. You don't want to know my grandparents.
Oh, are they big on the invading?
Yes. They're very
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah, old Pops over there conquered his first planet at the wee age of 15. Pretty in hearing. I mean, I don't know, but he'd probably be very disappointed in hearing I failed my mission. Not that I'm gonna do that, but yeah.
But maybe he'd be proud of you for making friends instead.
Not likely.
Good thing they can't see me rolling my eyes under my helmet. Speaking of friends, I asked you guys not to invite Grant.
I didn't invite Grant. He wants to come, and we're not going to tell him he can't come.
Oh, look, there he is now. Hey, Grant.
Hi, Grant.
Grant waves back.
Miz, you should wave.
I didn't see him. I'm busy.
Miz, it's rude not to wave.
I didn't see him.
Grant
He's right
approaches
there.
the table.
Oh, look, he's coming over here.
Hey, he says, holding his lunch tray. I believe that is mostly empty. It's near the end of lunch at this point.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
How do you go to the bathroom in that?
No, that's a really rude question to ask. I was going off to the bathroom.
Okay, so she's still
Why would
being
you ask me
weird,
for Grant?
but she's not mad at you, so don't worry about it.
I don't know. It kind of feels like she's kind of mad at
No,
me. I don't
she
know
just
why.
feels weird. So because she
I mean,
was all
I
like
guess.
super power in front of you, and it makes her feel weird.
I mean, I guess it's a little. He trails off. Does anyone want to do, say, a move like piercing the mask or something?
Pierce the mask or comfort and support to make him feel better. They're both really great for all of us because we are, as a group, extraordinarily mundane.
Yeah, you all are. Go
Yeah.
ahead and roll one. I think pierce the mask to get a sense on what he's feeling.
Okay. So do you want to do it, Katsumi, or should I? Because we both have zeros, which is about the best in terms of mundane.
You don't want the -2 to roll? What?
I would probably say Tommy is probably the best
Okay,
person
fine.
narratively.
Fine. Plus 0. That's a 5. So
All right.
this is because Tommy is convinced that everything's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he trails off and then kind of shrugs and then just goes like, well, I'll see you all at the movies. Say hi to Ms. for me.
Oh well.
And he proceeds to leave the cafeteria. And then the rest of the school day goes by. You learn things. It's fine. It's normal human thing. This is probably the most fascinating stuff for Crystal and Katsumi, actually, because this is just like math and social studies and history and all that kind of stuff. And you're like, what is going on here? What's your
Miz
favorite
just
subject?
skip the rest of school. Just go home and sneak out. Then go play Mims. Fling into easy relief.
All right. Here you go, Ms. Ace notices like a robbery in action and wants to swing by and deal with it. So you're gonna have to provoke him into letting you go home to play the Mims instead of stopping that purse snatcher. Unless you want to stop the purse snatcher.
I mean, it's a purse snatcher. I don't want to just. If I see it, do I see it happen?
I think Ace saw it happen, and therefore you know it happened.
Okay, we'll go just really quick, and then we're going home and playing Mims. Then I deserve it.
Yeah. Of course you do. It's the heroics, the thing that we're here to do.
Right.
Helping the people of this planet. Perhaps even this action will create such fanciful stuff. He's going on in some heroic speech.
Can we just stop the stupid criminal?
Go ahead and unleash your powers.
Oh, 10. Unleash your powers is what? Freak? So 12.
Nice. Easily stopped by you and Ace working in tandem.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a
Didn't
first
even
stature.
disintegrate him or anything. So, Ace has really calibrated themselves down to, regular human levels of violence, I guess. And then, you go home and play the Mims.
Wait, can I clear hopeless since I flung myself into easy relief?
Yes. Playing the Mims.
I'm still angry as hell though.
So anyway, Crystal and Katsumi, what are your favorite classes? Just for
I love history. Especially like earth forming history, like beginning of the universe. It's very, very, very fascinating for origin reasons.
Katsumi is also very interested in history, but specifically like
Genghis Khan and Alexander the Great.
yeah, and the
Or
like
two.
yeah.
Mongolians.
good.
Katsumi, watch me carbon date this rock.
Ooh.
It's the best. Oh, you know what? Maybe I like science the most. That might be it.
Like
can't decide.
You're interested in history, and then you're like, all right, so then the Earth formed, and they're like, yeah, and then anyway, humans, and you're like, wait, no, go back to the rock part.
And then I go to science, and they're like, and this is the mantle of the Earth, and these are the different layers, and I'm like, yes, okay, this is where it's at. So yeah, it's science. It was history, and then we got to human history, and that's meh.
All right, so school day ends. The rest of you make it back to the asylum. Is there anything you all would like to do before it is movie night on the weekend? Because we're just going to zoom by the week.
Well, we have to go look at some weird stuff in the asylum.
Oh boy.
Because somewhere there's got to be, like, we got to go check out that spooky, haunted, probably magical suit of armor. What else? There's got to be something that can like, I don't know.
All right. Well, where in the asylum are you exploring? In the main and upper room area or down in the basement? I've made randomized charts for fun.
Oh no. Well, let's see. Well, the attic is kind of wrecked after all those undead hands kind of came through, and then the kitten tsunami. So I guess the basement.
And to be clear, there's like you all are kind of living in like a smaller house building, which is I think the attic you were in. It's still a fairly large building, but it's more lived in. And then a lot of the other weirder stuff is like there's like the asylum proper, which is a separate building. Which is what most of this ruling is for. I think you've probably explored most of the house.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool.
Part itself.
Then oh, so like it was the warden's house or something.
Yeah,
the asylum proper.
That's where her most of like the stuff he uses most often, and where there's enough room for all of you and stuff like that. That is the house where you all are in. But there's still there's another giant building that you've probably gone through but haven't really fully explored.
Okay. Let's meet in the atrium of the main asylum because I have an idea.
Okay.
Are you coming, Ms.?
Wait, what are we doing?
We're going to go poke around in the asylum and see if there's any cool stuff.
Come on, Miz. You can't just play the Mims
Hey.
forever.
I mean, I could.
Come
At
on,
least until Mims
everybody.
5 comes out.
Maybe you'll find something that will make your Mims come to life.
I literally made her real Mims and she's still playing the video game.
Already do it. Well, then I stop being able to do. They kind of get a mind of their own, and then I can't make them do stuff.
Or maybe there's something that will help get the armor off.
I know, right?
Fine.
Cool.
I mean, I would hope if there was something, she would have already known about it, but
She's like 120 years old. She probably doesn't remember stuff.
that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I can take a
Believe
quick
you're
break.
roasting my NPC like this.
Got her. All right, cool. So we sneak into the atrium, and then I will just fire hummingbirds out of myself, just like hundreds of them. This is this is a kind of like extend your senses, but I'm doing it with just like a bunch of, and they just are gonna flit and fly everywhere, and I'm trying to get a read on what the weirdest stuff is. And of course, they're not very smart, so it's just gonna be whatever they think is cool.
All right. Do you? This sounds like a roll thing.
Yeah, I think it's unleash because I'm extending my senses.
Is that a Nova ability?
No, it's just whenever you extend your senses or unleash or whatever, or try to alter reality. Cool. That is significantly better. That is 8 plus 2 is 10. So yeah.
All right. With that, I'll count that as rolling a 12 on my table. So let's say they noticed some rooms, both in the basement and the lower floor, of things that were interesting to hummingbirds. So a few of them come back and are like, "Oh, follow me, follow me." So go ahead and give me a roll, and just let me know the result of the flat roll.
Who? Me?
I'm sorry?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. 9.
All right. So the first one leads you down some hallways, and I think all of you may have noticed this, like, you've been in here before because, I mean, you've been bored a couple times throughout the week. There isn't that much homework to do. And the layout always seems to be a little different in here, even from like the last times you were in here. You're like, the atrium's the same, but you're pretty sure there was like a standard guest room there, and now it's like locked. And that wasn't a bathroom before. But at any rate, speaking of bathrooms, you are led to a door, and it appears to be a bathroom. And looking at it, though, it's clearly set up for an alien species. Like, there are weird, sleek metals for everything, and there's like, who knows what any of these fixtures do.
Alien bidet.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, is this how you go to the bathroom, Is it this one?
Still rude to ask.
Why is it rude?
Private. You don't just ask people about going to the bathroom.
Crystal, do you poop?
That's a good question. Do I poop?
I think you just like cram stuff into you and just the crystal absorbs it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. See? That's not rude. It's just curiosity. It's like we're friends. We can talk about poop and pee.
Okay, well, you need to respect
And
my
our love
boundaries.
lives. But anyway,
Or lack of.
this doesn't seem like it was this way before, though. Is anyone else getting that feeling?
I don't know. Could you do a scan or something, Ace? Make yourself useful.
Of course! Roll to unleash your powers.
Nope. A 6.
Hmm.
I thought I had it with the freak, but I only have 2 in freak.
There's something interfering with my sensors, Asa says.
Catsby, what's going on? This is alien stuff. You should know about it. Maybe if you assess it, you'll learn something.
Okay. I'll assess the situation.
Yeah, our person with +2 superior.
It's an 8.
All right. You can ask one question.
What here can I use to figure out what's interfering with Ace's signal?
You might have to. Let's see. You don't think any of the technology in this bathroom. It's not quite as foreign to you. I mean, it's not like Nenians need to use other people's stuff, as it were, since it's more of a conquering alien race. But none of it seems like something that would be interfering with the scanning on the technology side of things.
So is it like something in another room?
If anything, yeah, it wouldn't be in this room.
Ooh, a mystery. Let's solve it. This is fun. This is why we poke around. Let's look for any weird technology or magic stuff. I don't know. So let's look for weird techno stuff.
All right.
I mean, I can tell you where some weird techno stuff is.
Really? Where?
Yeah, looking at this.
I don't think he's blocking his own sensors, though.
We said we were looking for stuff to remove it.
Yes. If it can scramble his sensors, then it can affect him.
Maybe. Also, it's not a him, it's an it. Just want to make that clear.
You seem...
Ace, what are your pronouns?
You seem like a basic bro. Just saying, Ace. So...
Thank you.
Apologies if I've misgendered you. Anyway.
I don't really use pronouns. So any of them, probably.
Okay. Right.
They is fine. Yes, that's the one.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say pronouns are. It's like, okay, MAGA, whatever.
She's in a mood.
Oh no, get this robot. No. He just doesn't. He, it, they.
Okay.
Miz definitely just said that to be mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all your friends are very woke and they are
I'm
trying
not.
to be nice. But anyway, so let's look for weird stuff and stop talking about politics.
Catsme, go ahead and give me a roll and just tell me the number straight.
10.
Ooh.
Let's see. One of the hummingbirds leads you downstairs into the basement. But all you find is a mostly empty room. Most of it looks unused, except for a corner that has some tiny couches, a lot of candy wrappers on the ground, which is what they seem most interested in. And
It's Snurfs,
Bob's
y'all.
there. Yeah, Bob's sitting there on the couch, drinking from a far too large cup of soda. Hey kids, how you doing?
Hey, so you hang out here?
Yeah, it's the break room.
Oh, cool. Hey, so there's some sort of like weird interference in this spot? Do you know of like any like weird, creepy old technology or alien stuff? Also, why are the rooms different than they were?
You know, I've been trying to figure that out ever since we were hired. It's really been kind of weird. Sometimes we lose this break room. We have like 3 others just in case we can't get back to this one, but we usually find our way back up. But let's see, weird stuff. This place is full of weird stuff, I gotta tell you. I'd say maybe three door. Last time it was like 3 doors to the left down the hall, and then a right, and then 1 more door after that. Yeah. That was the weirdest stuff I saw.
Cool. I wasn't paying attention. Was someone paying attention? Ace, do you remember that? I was feeling in my pocket to see if I had like any Rolos or something for you.
Oh, do you?
No.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, anyway, I'll see you all around. Have a good time.
Are we supposed to break the break room?
No.
No.
It's a different kind of break. It's like take a break, not break things. Sorry.
And take a break, not as in like have something break of yours. Like, relax.
I see.
Yeah. We don't break things around here. We are just taking our required 30-minute lunch, 15-minute regular interval breaks as required by law.
By the
of
Geneva
working
Convention, right?
individuals. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have to uphold the
Oh, that's
Geneva Convention.
that's real good. I'm glad that someone is.
Cool.
I mean-
Well, take it easy, Bob, and I'll try to keep I'll try to remember to bring some candy next time, and I'll keep it away from the various animals, or try to. It's real weird when they eat stuff, because then when they poof back, just like there's just a big gummy mess of stuff that they ate. Just come.
Yeah, don't worry, we've been taking care of that.
Okay, well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, if you could stop the mice from going in the tunnels that we have in the house structure, that'd be great. Sometimes they create a little traffic jam situation.
I can't really control real mice.
No, it's the ones you make.
Oh, really? Okay. I must have been dreaming about something, because I don't normally make mice. Maybe it happens when I'm not paying attention. Anyway, sure. I'll try. So let's go to that place that Bob was telling us about. That someone else, I'm sure Ace with your photographic memory can remember where to go.
Yes, Ace remembers where to go.
What, Crystal?
I didn't say anything.
I thought you were going to say something. You had that look on your face. You kind of always have that look on your face, so I sometimes just like want to check in.
It's because there's some hooligan in chat. At any rate, let's see. Yeah. You go to the room. Let's see. Let's do. Yeah, this one. So the door is locked, but well, I guess someone has to break into the room.
We all just like simultaneously step back and do a little bow to Katsumi.
Katsumi kicks open the door.
Yeah.
Excellent. Can you roll to unleash your powers just for fun?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
The door is made of unobtainium.
6.
6.
6 total?
No,
Wait a second. How is that even? Well, I guess it's mathematically possible.
it's possible.
You rolled pretty low, huh?
Hey,
there is a minor boon if you don't want to look foolish.
Okay, I'll use the minor boon
Okay,
to
good.
bump it up to a 7.
Okay.
Kicks the door open and comes back.
Bong.
Yeah, exactly. You kick open the door. It works fine. I think the doorknob. Oh, beans. Nope, we're good. I left a notebook open and my cat is licking the ink that is on the notebook. So rip to that text.
Delicious.
No, you open the door, and inside there is what you might only describe as like an occult ritual room. There are old tomes lining the shelf. There is a table with a sigil on it, and it is radiating some sort of energy in the air. And there's a suit of armor in the corner.
This is the stuff.
Yes.
There we go.
It's just a suit of armor.
But
Don't
there's
worry
all
about
this
it, miss.
magic stuff.
Like the armor's magic?
For sure. It's probably got like the spirit of some ancient like hero trapped in it.
But it could like possess the person that's wearing it, or
Oh, so one of us should put it on and try it first.
absolutely not.
I'll try it.
Ace, destroy the suit of armor.
No, don't you
Ace,
right
dare.
away.
No, Ace,
Don't you
do
dare.
it. Please, Ace.
Ace is doing it.
No, you
That
aren't.
seems
No.
fine.
Ace, please don't.
So you all have to use some moves in order to stop Ace from doing this, I think.
Fine.
Cool. Well, I don't want
I'm,
to
like,
die again
indestructible.
today. I there's like a sign up in my room that's like
Oh,
6 days since I died.
Yeah.
I want to make it to
Yeah,
at least
yeah.
a week.
The professor's really worried about that, actually. There's been
Yeah.
some correspondence with Dr. Darwin about
Miz
exactly what
literally
you do.
traumatized by fusing to armor against her will. Now they're talking about putting on this armor they know nothing about and think is magical.
I'm
Absolutely not.
I'm going to
Absolutely not.
go ahead.
Oh, I'll elastic across the room and use my super durability to absorb the blast.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and roll to use your powers. Crystal.
Okay. That's a 7 plus 3, 10.
10. All right. Ms. Go ahead and roll to use your unleash your powers.
Oh no.
10. So
Cool. So
I might
yeah,
have to
so
roll again.
Ace lines up a shot easily, quickly, shoots it. Crystal elastics into the way as like a protective crystal shield, and obviously the shot ping pongs across the room. And one of those like boo boo boo, and everyone's ducking and weaving, but it just leaves a bunch of scorch marks everywhere, and some books start on fire. It's probably not too big of a deal. They're still burning though.
Oh, okay. We got to put those out.
okay, you guys do that.
No.
They seem like they don't. I probably shouldn't destroy the professor's things, right, Ms.?
Whose side are you on?
I'm just saying, the last time I shot one of your friends, you were very distressed.
Well, yeah, don't shoot them. That's why I'm asking you to shoot the armor. Maybe don't miss this time.
My aim is perfect. He goes and shoots
missed
again.
No. Okay. I'm
God.
summoning a giant frog that is going to pop its tongue out, grab the armor, and then hop out of the room.
All right. Go ahead and roll to unleash your powers.
I think it's a defend. I'm defending the armor.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, it's the same mathematically, but
Do I still roll again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. That's a 5, so.
that's a 9.
What I assume he goes to shoot, but when the frog shows up, he pulls the shot. Because he's definitely destroyed Zooboy before.
Yeah.
That's like the same thing. And so the armor leaves the room.
Yes.
Don't blame me. That was the frog's fault.
I will add
You're
team.
not better than a frog?
I'm going to add team to the pool because Crystal and Katsumi and I at least are acting as a team. And
Like,
Ace.
keep away now.
Yeah.
I give chase.
Stop
right.
trying to destroy our fun.
Block the
All
door.
right.
Are you gonna put it on?
Who knows,
sorry?
man? Just calm down. We need to put out this fire.
Oh yeah, that's still burning.
Who's good at putting out fires? Does Ace have a fire extinguisher?
Well, yeah, but he's out in the hallway chasing a frog right now.
Oh god.
We can't let this thing burn down.
I, like shoot my arms down the hall to grab Miz and haul them back.
Yes.
And then be like, Ace, put out the fire.
Okay, go ahead and roll to unleash your powers. Why make villains when you can pit the team against themselves?
I got a 9.
Okay. Do you want to mark a condition? Or is the effect unstable or temporary?
I feel like I'll probably mark a condition because I assume that Miz is gonna be cussing me out the whole time. So
I am still angry.
Yeah, I'm probably a little afraid.
All right. So Aces gets trapped by Crystal's arms.
And then just
There's
yank him back in, shove him
horrible
back.
claw
Running
marks.
moment where running in place, looks down confused, and starts going backwards.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's like skid marks and hand marks
Like
on the
claws in the
walls to try to
wall.
stop from going back. And then I presume you say the fire, Aces.
Yeah.
And Aces like, I see. And like a giant, an extremely large amount of like foam extinguisher. Far too much for this fire. Probably has damaged almost all of the books that were on that shelf, but they're not fair anymore. They're put out.
We saved them. Good job, Aces.
So do I clear angry? Well, or was it more Ace that destroyed stuff? I guess.
Well, it was you directing it.
Yeah, you
At
can
least
clear
for the-
angry.
Well,
You've destroyed a lot
probably
of
the one that
things.
destroyed. Yeah,
Is the
tried to destroy the armor.
but the magic book that's on the table, the big glowy one, isn't damaged, right?
No.
Ooh, let's go look at the magic book.
Yeah.
Yes, as you get closer, Aces goes like, this might have been the source of the disturbance that stopped my scanners from working.
See?
Got beat by a frog and a book.
It's magic, maybe?
Yeah. Cool. I think we should just flip open to a random page and just read it out loud and see what happens.
Yes.
As you reach for the book, your hand is zapped by some sort of force field. And then some lights begin flashing.
Cheese it.
Wait.
Scatter.
I thought this was like a dance party.
It's scattered.
All right, are you scattering?
Tommy's scattering.
Yeah, as soon as he
I'm
said it,
like,
like,
what?
I don't know what just happened. I'm scattered, panic, run away.
Minutely fascinated as all the lights are like refracting off of me and like bouncing off the walls. I'm like, this is so cool. Oh wait, we should run.
And then she looks around and we're all gone.
Yeah, like, wait, where'd everybody
I mean, I
go?
presume that Katsumi heard cheese and is all like, sure, and throws out her ship or something.
No. Put it back. No.
Put it back,
No.
put it back.
It means run away. Run away. We don't want to get caught.
All right. Crystal, since you're the last one out, go ahead and give me an unleash your powers, I guess, to see how quickly you clear the scene.
8.
All right. You want a marking condition, or is the effect unstable or temporary?
I'll mark a condition because I'm insecure because everybody left me.
Oh, she baby. Yeah. So, you all cheese it. I think I presume, leave the building. I don't know where your frog dropped off the armor.
Oh, it's going to a place.
Okay. And not here on the asylum.
Oh no, it's on the asylum.
Okay. So I presume that is wherever it's going.
It's taking it to my closet.
Okay. As you all make your way to wherever you think is a good hiding spot on the asylum, or going back to your room and pretending you didn't do anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Whichever
100%
you
like
see.
just like whistling for no reason. I'm just doing my homework.
You hear the telltale whir of Professor Odd's hover motorcycle descending quickly as she heads, not running, but walking very briskly into the asylum.
The asylum proper, not our house.
Yeah. You probably assumed to where you were.
Okay. Are the like the alarm lights visible from where we are? Like, would it be weird if we didn't know that it was happening, or would it be weird if we did know?
I think they'd be visible from where you are. Like,
I mean, we
think there's
heard
someone
some
else.
stuff, but
Yeah,
it's
right.
far away.
So Tommy will crack a window. Hey, Professor, what's going on over there?
What's the... Hey, provoke somebody, Tommy, into believing that you don't know what's going on.
That's not good. Wait. Provoke is superior. I'm not superior. Crap. That's fine. I'm sure it'll be okay. Superior is my worst stat. Because Tommy's no good at killing people. I got double sixes though. For 11.
And so she'll just call back. I'll let you know when you need to know, Tommy.
Sure
as
thing.
She heads into the asylum.
Okay. Coast is clear.
Are we gonna be in trouble?
No. For what?
I was playing Mims. Right, Ace?
I thought we were breaking into
Stitches
the
get
asylum.
stitches, Ace.
What?
Stitches get stitches.
I don't need stitches. I am made of metal and impervious to harm.
You're no fun.
We mean we need an alibi. So if the professor asks what we've been doing, I've been playing Mims the whole time, is what you will say.
I see. And so the coast, this is a metaphorical coast and not actually the shoreline.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Think of it like a game. It's like hide and seek.
Yes, training exercises.
Yes, it was an infiltration training exercise. Oh, but it was a secret one, so we can't tell.
Perhaps should have not used so much fire suppressant.
Yeah. Or lit the place on fire in the first place, maybe? There's probably like really important magic stuff in that room. It's probably not a good idea to burn it all down.
But you did a really
The
good
suit
job
of armor
fire.
needed to be destroyed.
It didn't, though. We don't even know for
Miss
sure
seemed
it's magic.
pretty sure that it needed to be destroyed.
Well, she doesn't know. We don't even know for sure if it's magic.
We don't know for sure if it's dangerous and if putting it on would have just possessed somebody or something crazy.
I literally just made that up.
I know, but you guys were gonna talk because we're talking about putting it on.
Maybe. Who knows? It's probably fine. It's probably not even really magic.
Well, excuse me for not wanting my friends to suffer the same fate as me.
I understand.
Aw, we're your friends.
I think they both need a hug, Crystal.
No,
Yes. Big stretchy arms.
I can't even really
and
feel
this
it,
like
but
super strength.
just feels like I'm stuck.
Yes. That's fine. It's a hug. Nez, I'm so glad we're friends. Even if you're kind of grumpy and play video games all the time.
Yeah, speaking of, I'm gonna go back to playing Mims.
Fine.
Help me. What's his face?
Oops, sorry, Ace. You're my friend too, though.
Thank you, Crystal.
You're welcome.
So
Yeah, are you guys going to investigate the suit before dinner? Or are you going to save
Oh,
that?
yeah,
Okay.
100%.
oh yeah, as soon as Miss goes up to her room, it's in my closet.
Yes.
Okay.
We should go like poke it and stuff,
Yes.
and like see if it's magic, and like maybe say some incantations over it and see what happens.
Yes. Good.
Okay, we do.
Okay.
You're go look at the suit
Yeah.
armor.
Run up, go to the suit, start
Oh,
poking at it. Let's see. Go ahead and give me just a flat 2d6 roll.
You do it, Crystal.
7.
All right. So you see inside and there's a blood sigil, and then it starts talking about all the cats it's been stealing. No, not exactly that. You start poking at it, looking at it. I don't think any of you are in any way versed in magic stuff
Yeah.
other than what you consume in media. So you start poking at it, saying random phrases and stuff like that.
Using a pencil like a
then-
wand.
Abracadabra.
Yeah. In fact, upon saying one of those words, you see it starts moving. It like straightens up into an attention form.
We made it work. This is so cool. Do you think it'll be our friend?
Maybe.
Can it talk?
All right. So robot interact. You can just say unleashing your powers if you want the robot to do anything weird. Anyone can do it at the robot.
It's a robot?
Well, no, it's an armor,
Okay.
but
Okay. I was going to be disappointed if it's a robot.
magic robot.
Oh, okay.
Animated armor. In general, as you were poking around, you found that saying nonsense phrases of some kind makes it do something. You can't tell if it's the phrases or the fact that you're like waving this little dagger thing that it had that you grabbed.
Maybe it just needs a little goose of life force.
Yeah. Jumpstart it.
Yeah. So I'll goose it with some pure life force.
Oh yeah.
See what
Yeah, this seems like a great idea, actually.
It's fine.
Go ahead and unleash your powers.
Yeah. Why not? That is a 9. I think it's unstable. Or
All right.
temporary.
Oh no, it's unstable.
Okay.
It's unstable in the way that it has taken more life energy than you anticipated. You're just gonna, give a little spark, a little, energy, get it going. It takes more than you were expecting. You feel a little woozy, not dead. You got that going for you. But the entire cavity is now filled with just the ghost white. It's white. Your energy are green.
Yeah. Kind of a greenish white. Yeah.
Greenish white. So all of that is just filling all of the inside of the armor in what would be a, human shape. And
Cool.
you see it examine its hands, looking back and forth, and then looks down at Crystal, who's holding the little dagger wand thing, and it just reaches and takes it from you.
Hey, no, that's not nice. I
Yeah.
hold on to it.
All right. Roll to take a powerful blow.
Oh no.
Are we gonna have to destroy this thing?
I don't know, man. You filled it with life energy.
Katsumi, you're probably gonna have to destroy it.
Make your
Well,
own villain day.
It's getting all uppity.
I rolled a 5, unfortunately. I also
We
have
have
2
things.
conditions.
No,
We
that's
have
good. That's
things.
good.
We have
Yeah,
things.
no. Well, I have 2 conditions, so
Oh,
We have
yeah.
that's true.
What's
4
up
major
to it?
boons.
Do we have? I'll just use a minor because
Oh,
that'll knock
right.
it down to a 6.
Perfect.
All right. So as you resisted it trying to take it, it was going to like push you to while holding onto the thing to knock you away from
I
the.
was just like, whoop.
I make it a new shape.
Yeah.
It's the shape of this.
Can't touch
But
this.
now it seems to be trying to wrestle you for the baton, pretty much. What do you do, whoever's in the room? In fact, we're probably just starting a fight right now, so if you want to do some of the team checks and stuff.
Okay, so we have 2 teams already because I added 1 to the pool. Who is the leader? The leader is, I think it's Crystal, because Crystal is directly engaging.
Yeah.
Do
I
you
don't
agree?
have influence
Do you
over-
agree, Katsumi?
I agree.
You don't have to. Do you have influence over all of us?
If we're not counting Ms, then yes.
Okay, cool.
We are.
Oh, because
She's part of the team, y'all.
fine, because we're going into battle without one of our members. We don't get that team.
Yeah.
Do we all have the same purpose? We're just
I
playing keep
think
away.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us mistrust you. Are we ill prepared? Yeah.
Yeah. So we have
That's-
to.
2, 3, 2. Oh, so 4. So we start with 2, add 2, and then the rest cancel out. So we have 14. I think that's right.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. So that's what it's doing. So who would like to do something?
Katsumi would like to blast the armor with a mind blast.
Ooh.
All right. Go ahead and roll to unleash your powers. Or no, directly engage a threat. Otherwise, your choice.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's probably directly engage a threat.
Plus danger. Which is good because you're dangerous, right? No, you're not dangerous. Oh, crap.
Uh-oh. Wait, I was Katsumi, not
Indescribably, she is not dangerous.
You just seem dangerous? How's that work?
Can I use a major boon?
You probably oughta.
Can I use another one?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Please get higher. God. I'm just gonna fail it. It's fine. There'll be it's a 1 and a 6 minus 2, so that's
5.
yeah.
Boo.
Yeah. So don't forget to mark your potential. As I think what surprises you is that it doesn't exactly have a mind per se that you're used to sending mind blasts at. So when you do your like whoop, 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 like I'm gonna send my mind stuff at you, it doesn't really work, which means you're caught off guard when it kind of notices you standing there doing something and just like punches you across the room, through the wall, because that's exciting. Sorry, Tommy's room. And
Sorry, Rack.
go ahead and roll to take a powerful blow from that.
It's a 7.
All right, cool. So pick one of the conditions.
Probably angry.
All right, or two conditions rather.
Yeah. 2 conditions: lash
Or
out, give
you
ground.
can give ground, or you lash out verbally at a teammate.
I'm gonna choose the angry condition and probably what would be one that's like you failed to protect someone? So
Guilty or insecure, probably.
Yeah, insecure.
Probably insecure.
okay, I'm gonna do angry and insecure.
All right. Then I'm gonna use a major bane.
How dare you?
Wow.
Yeah, I know this is just funny to me though, so I'm just gonna type that out real quick. You go flying through actually a few walls, Katsumi, and unfortunately for Ms, you have crashed straight through her whole computer, everything. She was in the middle of setting up the perfect date. They were about to kiss on the screen, and you've wiped out the wall, the computer, everything.
Tsumi, we talked about this. There's doors.
Why use doors when there's perfectly good windows to go through, though?
I'm gonna grab Katsumi. You're gonna fix this. You're gonna get me a new computer. Immediately.
Okay.
Ms.
Yes.
It says, looking through the series of holes in front of you directly to the glowing armor that apparently has punched her.
Oh, for the love. I told you guys not to. I
have
stormed
this
through
under
the hole.
control. I say, like, holding on to the dagger and like whipping around.
Yeah, Crystal, what are you doing as Ms. approaches the
I'm
scene?
still trying to wrestle the dagger back.
Okay. How about you roll to directly engage a threat?
Oh boy, that's great. Yeah. Nope, that's a 6. Wait, yes, that is nope. Yes, that is a 6. I can't do math because I have a -2 +1. So
Y'all are real good at directly engaging threats, huh?
I'm so dangerous.
So dangerous, all of you.
Bubblegum.
We're all
dangerous.
very dangerous and very mundane.
I actually have a +1. So
I have
it's not
+2 in
terrible.
danger.
Okay.
Well, you'll
Danger
get there
three,
eventually.
Great. Superior and mundane, negative.
All right. So what was your total result?
6.
Cool. Roll to take a powerful blow.
Yeah. Uh, 9.
All right. You cruising for a new form?
Yeah, right.
But we just got
Already?
used to stretchy you.
I
It's like
know.
Laffy Taffy.
It's probably that I give ground because I let go of the thing. So
Yeah. Okay. So, the armor manages to rest. Oh, hold on. She's biting now, as you do.
Mm-hmm.
The cat, that is. The cat you can't see. Yes, the armor rests the wand, baton, dagger, whatever it is, from you. And the same instant also shoves you away, flings you even through the same hole that Katsumi went to. So as Miz is storming down the
Lands
hole,
on top of what remains
Yeah,
of the
it
computer
aces,
monitors
you
and
know.
just smashes it.
heads right for you. Go ahead and give me a defend roll, Miz, to defend yourself.
Incoming.
8. I assume it's plus savior. Yeah.
Yes.
So 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I escalated the situation. So you can go ahead and do one of the actions there,
Okay.
which is
I guess add team to the pool because now the whole team's here. Yay!
Yeah.
yay. So you instead of getting bowled over by Crystal, you merely artfully catch Crystal. Holding
I
this
miss.
little crystal. It's very
Just drop
nice.
her.
Another hole through the floor.
Oh no. How about we have Tommy go?
I'm gonna charge up.
All right.
9. So I will mark. I will mark guilty because it's kind of my fault. And then I will spend a burn to snatch.
All right.
So, a bunch of spider monkeys pop out, crawl up all the walls. They're shooting their little webs at it, like distracting it, pinning it to a wall, and then they scramble down the arm, grab a hold of the dagger, yank it out, and then run it back to me. And I take it and go, oh crap. I start.
Okay.
I can do defend if I want to stop it from chasing him.
Yes, you probably will have to. I think I'm going to escalate the situation from the last defend on this one, which is I think unexpected for you, Tommy, is the fact that some of the spider monkeys who got close end up absorbing into the life energy inside the armor. And it glows brighter. But you still have the baton, and yes, it's turning to focus at you. And then Miz, you were rolling defend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So 10.
All right.
Yeah, Miz will probably be like, there's only one. There's already She got in the bag. I was wondering what the heck all the noise was. Miz will, I guess, stand in front of him and say, hey, the position of armored freak is taken.
You tell him, Miz.
Yes, cause fear with your words.
How about fear with guns? Let's
Also
get some
this?
offense going.
And you, I'd say with your defense blocking the way, well, I think you can choose what you would want to do with the defend actions there.
I don't have clear condition. I think I already have influence over Tom. Do I? Yeah, I already have influence over Tommy, so
If you take influence over someone again, you can change their labels.
Yeah. Everyone has influence over me.
Yeah. So in any time you take influence over someone and you already have influence, you can change their labels.
I'm gonna move the label to danger because I told them not to do this.
Okay.
So I'm going from savior to danger.
Okay.
Okay, Xena, you don't have to rub against the microphone. She's like, yes, I do. All right, Katsumi, what do you want to do? You're still back there by the remains of Mrs. Computer. But it looks like Mithril's engaging.
I'd like to try to engage it again.
Yes.
Probably try to deck it.
Yes. Go ahead and directly engage a threat.
Luckily, it's trying to get to Tommy and probably looking at me.
Yes, I feel like this is a good opportunity if you need some team in order to increase your roll. That is a pretty good option.
Does a 4 work?
What? You're cursed.
Wow.
Well, she has -2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's still
Punches
a
it.
6.
You can. I don't remember how much team you get. You can add as much team as you want because I say so.
Yeah, 4.
So you want to make that a 7.
We could spend 3 of our 4 team.
All 3 of us jump into action to help.
I mean, 2 of us are distracting. Crystal can just give her a big long arm shove.
Yeah.
Launcher.
Go Katsumi.
Get it.
Like or Crystal like at just the last second trips the armor just a little bit so your off aim punch lands
Actually hits
directly.
There we
Yeah.
go.
So we'll just spend that team. So go ahead. So that's a hit. You trade blows. So you come in. You're swinging so heavy that you almost miss at first, but then Crystal manages to trip the armor on purpose, on accident. Who knows? And you just deck it right in its armor skull. Well, I mean, it's not skull. It's armor. Helmet. There we go. Words.
The head armor.
The head armor. You know, that part. Leaves a pretty big dent. So you can pick one of the options, like to resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity, press surprise, frighten.
I'd like to create an opportunity for my allies.
I think what everyone notices when you have dented the helmet, it has made it go off center, and you can see that the life energy is starting to like leak out from that spot, just kind of like into the air.
Punch it more.
I think I can stop it. But it's gonna be big.
Squish it, Tommy.
I'd rather just shoot it.
Well, I think he feels guilty.
So you didn't take you like ran off and are like what, standing behind Miz now? Like
Yeah. I think he feels like this is his fault.
because it is.
So I think I will attempt to suck the life force back,
Cool.
like I would with any other manifestation.
All right, go ahead and unleash your powers.
I will spend. I will overcharge.
Oh.
Take 10 plus. Spend my remaining 2 burn.
All right.
Yeah. So the other option was Reality Storm, but that was going to cause that was going to knock the top floor off the estate. So that might
in
not
that
be good.
case, Miz will probably step out of the way so Tommy has a shot and try to create some kind of shield thing to over Crystal and Cat, or at least Cat, who's close.
I'm just like elastic bubble around Miz and Katsumi.
Yes, good. So, you go ahead and start pulling the life force out of the armor, and it's taking longer than you think it should be when you've done this before, but this one, something else is like in the works here, gumming it up.
Magic is weird.
Yeah, sure is. And as you're doing it, it's like taking like creaking steps towards you, getting closer and closer, but slowly the life stuff dies out. The mechanism, it falls to the ground briefly before just like reassembling and then standing at attention again, except now it has like holes and dents everywhere.
That was
and
cool.
Tommy, you can roll the take a powerful blow.
Okay. Four.
All right, you're fine. It was just super weird, but you separated out the weird stuff from the normal life energy stuff, so you're cool.
Yeah, it was like it tasted weird. It's got some sort of, it's like spicy or something.
Miz is gonna storm out. Is there a pool?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Miz is just gonna sit at the bottom of the pool.
I'll say it's probably a pool that had not been very well maintained for quite some time, because Professor Odd's like, I don't, like, what am I going to do with this? So it's probably not, I mean, I'm sure she cleaned it up when there was like, oh, there's a bunch of teens here, but that's not. And Ace is just like, neat. Reminds me
Well,
of where
I
I
can't
used to
swim
be.
like I normally do to blow off steam, and I can't play the mims, so I'm just gonna sulk in the bottom of the pool.
Ace starts playing some nice music. I heard people really like this one when they're waiting, and it's just elevator music.
Ace could probably put memes on your heads-up display. He could probably like download Steam and just run it.
He's not compatible.
Ah.
Like
yeah.
Origin? No.
He's Linux. Oh, never mind.
I guess now it's
Yeah.
EA.
It's
or
like
whatever.
you technically can. It's just not a great experience.
Yeah.
Exactly. What are the rest of you doing? Miz has basically flown off and is sitting at the bottom of a pool.
Well, they probably don't know where I went, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm storm off.
Oh, and we hear the thudding.
Yeah.
I might make some little eye fish to like swim by and wave at her.
And what's actually going to
I'll get
happen
practice.
is not too long after you're staring at the magical armor and the holes and the giant, the mess everywhere, Professor Odd just comes to the door and just looks at you and is like, what were you doing? And we don't need to explain because we all saw this, so that's just the cut panel of cut to a very awkward dinner where she's like, you're lucky that I don't I don't actually care enough to ground you, like that kind of thing.
Hey, so like magic is real, right?
Yes.
Cool. Do you think magic could help Miz?
If it could help Miz, I would have already done it already.
Oh. What's up with that armor thing? I think it wanted to be alive.
Maybe that's why it was in the basement, where people aren't supposed to access things that are dangerous.
Mm. You know how
The
like
door
when you
was locked.
you know how like when you have a new baby and or you like have friends and they're going to bring their kid over and you have to go to Home Depot and get all the stuff like the little things that you put in the sockets and the things that you like like you have to get the little thing to put all the plastic bags in and you have to get rid of all your bubble wrap and everything that's like small like a marble. You have to put all that stuff up because you have to childproof.
Fortunately, I haven't had to deal with that situation before, and I thought a lock would be enough to, encourage you all not to go enter rooms where you're not supposed to be.
Katsumi doesn't believe in doors.
It's true.
This is true. Katsumi, there weren't any windows in that room.
Can you buy Mitz a new computer?
Yes, just charge it to Professor Graham's card. I want to see how much we can get out of it before he gets angry.
Want it. What specs do you want?
Yeah, I think it's more funny because Professor Odd definitely could afford to buy a new computer, but does find it more funny to charge everything to Professor Graham.
Oh yeah, and Crystal's been continuously charged. Like her entire room is just wall to wall, like pink wallpaper, pop icon posters, like curtains, fancy 4-poster bed. Yeah, it's thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
We should also buy
you can
something
just-
nice for Bob because he's going to be really busy. He and his friends are going to be really busy rebuilding all the walls.
Get them some
Yes,
of
I'll
these
make sure they
snacks.
get their overtime pay, and I think we have. When you go get the computer, go pick up some of the snacks that they like. Literally anything sweet. I think.
Yeah.
If you get the ones that are like separate little pieces, they like that because it's like a whole burger for them.
Don't get them Sour Patch Kids.
Yes, it's a little insensitive. They'll eat them.
Well,
But they
it's
look
not
at
the
you.
eating, it's the other stuff.
Yes. At any rate, the defenses of the asylum are usually sufficient, and obviously you've been granted permission to walk around in there without any of the more dangerous defenses activating. However, I would advise you not to enter any locked rooms for your own safety.
Oh, are you going to have more aliens come and visit?
They come and go as they please. At some point, there'll probably be some around. I think the next symposium is in a month or two.
Well, it's just that
It's on my calendar.
it's just that like some of the rooms are different than they used to be. Like
Oh, yes.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's part of the defenses. It just changes the layout so people don't scout it out and then memorize where things are and then try to go back or anything like that. You certainly haven't been doing that, have you?
I just think that's real cool.
Yes. I assume that you would. At any rate, make sure that you help out Bob and his crew if they need some assistance cleaning stuff up. They should have it done quickly, and make sure you go get her a new computer tomorrow after school. It's a little late today. And I have another conference this weekend, so you'll be on your own.
That's fine. We're just going to the movies.
Oh, again,
Same place.
same place. Oh, they built it back already. That's
I
pretty
know.
quick. Ever since that Purple People gang got here, the efficiency's really increased
Yeah.
in some of the projects, I must say.
Yeah.
That contract was one of the best expensive I've paid so far. At any rate, try not to wreck it again. I'm sure it won't happen again. That'd be weird if it did.
Probably not. I mean, the grandson of that Blacklist supervillain guy is going to be with us, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, that sounds like it will be noticeably less fine, but that's all right.
I mean, we thought at first that it was a little bit sus, but I mean, it's also like super cliche. Like the whole like, oh, you defeated my grandfather and I'm gonna have vengeance. It's probably fine.
Yes, it's probably fine.
That's what you thought. Cool. Well, magic is very interesting and a little hurty.
It can be. It's very fickle.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you all had a great dinner. I'm off to do some research. Have a good night. The other guest room's available if you guys don't want to sleep with holes in your rooms.
It's just like a giant slumber party.
Yeah.
With plaster and everything. All right, so that was that night. Is there any other scenes you want to do between now and the movie?
I just make some extra smoochy memes for Miz. Like real ones.
I expedite overnight ship Ms. a gaming laptop.
Yeah.
4080 Ti.
Yeah.
And we're getting you a regular computer too, but now you can take it with you. So you can sit on school grounds and skip class and play the games.
Yeah. The worst part is installing everything again.
I'm nice. I go in and install it overnight because I don't really need to sleep.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Crystal
Yeah.
knows how.
Yeah. I figure it out probably. Wake up mommy a couple of times like, hey, how do you Google this? Or Google whatever.
Google this. Google this. I don't know what's going on. All right, I got this step. A restful night, I'm sure.
Yes, very.
As we head towards the weekend, everyone can clear one condition. If you have one.
Yes.
Your choice. Time has passed. You don't stay that way the whole time. I mean, a little bit. As a treat.
Yeah, no, Tummy feels guilty for like 5 seconds. And then it's like, it turned out okay. So I don't feel guilty anymore.
I don't feel guilty. It was fine. Everything's fine.
I made up with this, so I'm not afraid anymore.
We learned that was weird. Don't feed magical suits of armor with life force. I don't know.
It's a weird interaction. Who'd have thought? So it's the day of the movie. You're heading out there soon enough. You gotta get into the cheese.
Yeah.
Katsumi, as you are getting the spaceship all set up, ready to go, running the checks, make sure it's filled with its fuel source, which I believe is just vodka.
Mm-hmm.
That I guess Crystal has been going in to buy, and everyone's just been okay with this.
Well, and Katsumi can make
wait.
herself look like Professor Odd.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. You are.
We've just been charging it to Professor Graham's card.
It's like,
Yeah.
It's like very like top tier consumer electronics and lots of booze. This is, I'm sure, fine.
Someday he'll notice.
Lots of Amazon purchases.
Yeah.
Let's see. You get a call on your spaceship phone. I don't know if anyone else is present or not. You're probably doing your pre-flight checks or whatever.
No, I'm playing on my new computer.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'll answer the call.
Hey, Nico, it's me, Kit. You know, your friend who's also a Ninian on another planet. Sitting on her throne of her successfully conquered and not exploded planet.
Yes. Hello.
How's it going? It's been so long since I've heard from you.
It's going okay, I think.
That's good. Like, you answered the phone, so that's good. And the planet's still there, right?
Yeah, it's still here.
Oh, I'm so glad it's there. Yeah, just calling to check in. No reason. You're still a little bit wanted, um, on the planet because you destroyed the colony. But listen, I think the talks have been going well.
Cool. Cool.
All right, cool. Well, I mean, I just don't want to. You're not like missing out on like. I know we used to have our usual hangouts and stuff like that, and like, you're kind of stuck over there on Earth, and it's a little like, Earth. Um, you doing all right? Making new friends?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've made acquaintances. I don't know if they're friends. Well, there's one that is maybe a friend. The others are inferior humans, but
Yeah, yeah, they are.
yeah.
Like which one though? Which one is less inferior than the others?
The small pink one.
The small pink one. Oh, are they like human or something? Do humans come in pink? Well, they kind of do.
Well, I think they said that she's another alien.
Oh, really? What
Yeah.
species? Let me look it up. Tap, 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 tap.
Uh-oh.
Actually, on this, go ahead and give me your belong in both worlds roll, which is the roll plus superior.
$11.
11, cool. So you can hold 3 for the questions there that are listed, but I think in this case, I'm going to just give you one of them, which is basically consulting your people's knowledge about the current situation, which is in fact the situation about Crystal. Because I don't know if everyone knows where she came from. I think you might have, but that's fine if you didn't. But she's going to be like, all right, pink, and you had like a picture, right? Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
take that. And that's weird. This is not really matching up with anything in our databases. And the databases are super extensive, she says, typing on whatever, cool space keyboard that she's using that's hovering in front of her because it looks cooler than an actual practical one. And she's like, well, these are like the 3 closest ones, and she sends over a few bits of information about aliens that are rocks and stuff. And she's like, but it doesn't really line up with anything you were describing about your friend there. Are you sure she's an alien?
Do you think so? I mean, that's what we tell everybody.
Well, what you tell people isn't always what is true. It's like the number 1 tip we have when conquering planets. You just say that you're there to be your friends, and then, bada bing, bada boom, you've got a planet. Oops, there's a cat. Yep, she's got my arm. It's fine. At any rate, yeah, no, well, here's the information about those other aliens. You can see if it holds water, if you will. I have all their weaknesses listed on there. So, I mean, obviously, if she's weak to one of those things, then obviously she would be one of those alien species. Easy test to tell. There's the water splash to see if she's actually flammable or not. It's the other one. And then I think this last one is a resonance frequency that they have. So maybe that would work out. I mean, you don't have to test it. It's fine, but anything else you need? on the call?
I think because I have 3, right?
Yeah.
I think I'll clear the angry condition through the comfort of contact
Mm-hmm.
with Skittles.
All right.
I don't know.
Oh, that's fine. And then I think we can just you can use the last one whenever it strikes you. I think a few of them can be used in different places where you can use a flashback to say you got whatever it is. So just remember that you have a hold for that particular action. All right. But at any rate, Kit, or Skittles, says, "Oh, well, look at that. It's the parade in my honor starting. I'm going to have to catch you later. It's super important that I show up for these things. But feel free to give me a call whenever, okay? I'd love to give you some more advice about how to not get into trouble again. Bye."
Bye.
All right. She hangs up the phone, and oh, just like that, it's about time to head over to the movies. Yay!
Natsumi, we're gonna eat so much popcorn and drink so much soda. We're gonna be like so sick. It's gonna be great.
Yes.
Miz is definitely still in her room.
Hey, where's Miz?
I think we all just slowly creep up and just like Crystal in my head and then Katsumi's head above, like stacked, just staring in the room at Miz.
Miz, they're here to collect you.
I know. Just ignore them.
Yes,
That'd
Like they
be
ignore
highly
me.
rude, wouldn't it?
yes,
Miz.
yes,
Miz.
yes.
Miz.
We're
Can
ignoring
you play
you.
some? Can you?
It's time for movies. Come on.
I don't want to go.
Well, that is just your, what's the part of you that's like all squishy and stuff? What's that called?
All of you?
No, I don't mean like literally.
It's everything inside humans, in my experience. But
Yeah, but there's like a term for it. I don't know. It's not inner child. It's something like that. Anyway, that's just that part of you. Come on, you're brave, right?
Don't try that on me. That's so.
Come on.
Oh.
Should I just pick her up?
Miss, you can do it. Come
Miss,
on. Go to the
Miss.
movies.
I know I can do it. I don't want to do it. I told you guys I didn't want you to invite Grant. I told you not to mess with the suit of armor. You guys never listen.
Well, it's not just you. We never listen to anyone.
That's true. Hey,
It's
you never
mostly,
listen to us either.
yeah, it's mostly the professor that we don't listen to. Because she's old.
Right. Well,
It'll be fun. Maybe the Vigosi kid is gonna like reveal his supervillain nature and you'll get a chance to fight someone.
I don't want to fight anyone.
But it's fun.
it is rather fun
It is fun.
and important to protect the life forms that live here on this planet.
Yeah.
Great. Well, if you guys are in agreement, why don't you get off me and get on to Tommy?
Well, you see, the thing is,
Right.
I've
yeah.
bonded with you, Ms.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Doesn't feel like it
physically
except for
to
physically.
your spinal cord.
Yes. Got it. I was there.
I'm glad you understand.
Yeah.
Hey Ace, what if you promised not to bother her for the entire night?
Define
that
bother.
went super well the last time.
Like don't talk to just like pretend you're asleep. Unless there's like some sort of galactic threat, obviously. But like, or a violation of the Geneva protocols, then you can. But if you can just like let her have a night where she can just like watch a movie and have fun without you jibber jabbering all the time.
Yeah, I could do this.
Good.
Come on then. Let's go.
Probably won't.
I promise that I won't say anything this evening at the movies.
But only if you go to the movies.
I want you guys to apologize first.
For what specifically?
I slammed the door.
For which thing are we apologizing?
Don't be that way. I am sorry for whatever, for not listening or something. I don't know. You were right. We shouldn't have imbued the mystical magical suit of armor with life force, causing it to come alive and do something weird with that dagger thing, which is still around, by the way. Who knows what that is? You were right, and we were wrong.
Sorry, Miss.
What else are you sorry for?
Look at Katsumi.
Well, we can't be sorry for inviting Grant because we didn't invite Grant.
Yeah, it wasn't our fault.
You guys know you pressured to invite Grant. It was your idea. You knew I didn't want
We just
there.
asked.
It was
We just asked
Marsha's.
Marsha who was coming. It's Marsha's thing.
You suggested it in the first place.
I suggested in the first place at the Halloween party.
No, you suggested it when you suggested Todd.
Did I?
Yes. And I explicitly said no, not Grant.
Okay. Well, sorry. I was thinking about him as my friend more than as your whatever.
And then you guys are always ragging on me and not validating my feelings, even though this really sucks and I don't like it and you don't recognize it at all and you act like I'm being some big crybaby.
No,
and
we
it's
just want
totally
you
not
to
cool because you don't know what it's like.
It's right. I don't know what it's like. And we just want you to feel better.
No, we just want you to come have fun with us as friends.
Yeah.
Come on, Miz. We're all not normal. We can still have fun, though.
I'm super not normal.
I'm Pete.
Mm-hmm.
And Katsumi climbs through windows instead of going through doors. And is
And-
also like an alien.
Destroys entire civilizations.
Blew up their own planet.
And I'm taller than everybody.
It's true. You're very
I mean, I
tall.
could be as tall as you, Katsumi. Ooh.
Remember when we had the Who Can Be Bigger contest? That was fun.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
really cool when you summoned that big thing in the sky.
I know.
Super fun until, the bad things happened.
Come on. Just let go. Have fun. You deserve
Come
it.
on, Miz. And it's a movie, not a party, so it's not like you actually have to talk to anybody, because that's kind of rude.
That's true.
Fine. She grabs her laptop and takes it with her.
Yes! Count that as a victory.
She didn't really buy the apology, but whatever.
I mean, we're not really sorry,
Yeah.
in fairness.
In the end, everyone was right.
I'm sorry that you are such an emo drag.
Just once, sympathize maybe.
We sympathize with you all the
That'd be nice.
time, but we're very forward looking as a group. We're like, lemons? How about some lemonade? Lemonade's delicious. Unless you get it in your eye.
Feels like I got a lot of lemon in my eye.
Mm.
You should start making lemonade then instead.
Don't tell me what to do.
You're supposed to rebel against authority, not your friends. Just saying.
Well, my friends definitely feel like an authority
We
since
are
they're always
not-
telling me what to do.
We are trying
Because
to
if we
help
didn't
you.
ask you to do anything, you just play the mims all the time.
Yeah.
So bad.
I don't
I mean,
know.
kind of.
So, let's go.
Yeah, let's get on cheese.
All right, everyone, there's cheese, which, as we all know, is in the shape of a dog, a Doberman dog. And you enter through the mouth, and the cockpit's in the head, and there's guest seating in the
Glad we go through the mouth.
It's so
body.
weird.
Yeah,
So weird. That's fine.
yeah. Like I presume, like when the stairs come down or ramp, like there's like a tongue
Yeah, the
apparatus
cartoon,
that
yeah.
rolls out.
It's
And
like
you're like,
Clifford the
what,
Big
this
Red
is normal?
Dog. Is that what we're saying?
It's very noticeable. I don't know what color it actually is.
Black and gold.
Okay.
It's a stylish dog. So you all fly over to the drive-in theater. Conveniently, you can avoid the ticket gate, I guess, because you can just land.
Yeah, and probably some. What do they have? Like bellhops? That's a hotel. Whatever. Some person comes over, like probably on roller skates or something. You gotta have a ticket. It's like, it's us. We saved this place. I mean, we destroyed it, but we saved it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. You're the heroes of the drive-in. And it's like, yeah, we are.
Please don't destroy it again.
The
No promises.
spaceship probably doesn't line up quite correctly with like the speaker system that's set up. So you probably all park the spaceship in such a way that you can lounge outside of it
Okay.
to listen in. And there's probably enough room there that your friends could join you instead of hanging out in their own vehicles.
Yeah. Set up
which,
some
of
lawn
course,
chairs.
They do.
Oh, I
yes.
bought so many snacks and sodas and lemonades and even waters. So it's just like 2 coolers just full of junk.
You want to see something really cool?
Yes.
Pop lime frog. Give me your soda.
Yes. Yes.
I set it down and I tickle it. Here you go.
Wow, this is so cool and a normal thing that people do.
Mm-hmm.
Katsumi's taking notes. Let me see here. So, Marsha is like the first one. You all are still pretty early because you knew that Crystal wanted to buy so many things for the concession stand. So, you plan on leaving a little sooner. It's a neat sci-fi flick. Marsha's the first one to arrive, and like, you know, you're very easy to spot here. She heads over and says, "Hey, how's it going?"
Hi, Marcia. Do you want a soda?
Hey, Chris. Sure, thanks.
Want some lime?
No, that's a little gross.
Oh, come on.
I prefer my own
Oh,
limes.
why? Yes, you can make your own.
Yeah. In fact, she makes herself a little. Instead of using a folding chair, she makes herself a little garden chair out of some sturdy vines and stuff like that, and then makes a lime show up.
I can't do plants.
It's a shame. It's really handy sometimes.
Well, this guy's technically a plant hybrid, but he's mostly animal.
Yeah, that's a weird one. So you said that was on the island, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, neat. Yeah, I presume she will ask more questions about that, the island of
Yeah.
Dr. Darwin, in which there are many strange animals that you're probably seeing lots of.
Yeah.
Ms., what are you doing?
Playing the memes on my laptop in the corner.
Cool. Can you assess the situation quick for me?
By me, do you mean Ace?
Uh, well, either of you is fine.
Well, it doesn't matter because I got a 4. Well, actually, no, wait, it's plus superior, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I got a 3.
Cool. You don't notice when Grant is standing over your shoulder looking at the game.
It's a Grant mem and a Ms. mem.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? But you do get a mere second of him going like, "Hey."
It probably goes to a loading screen after, and I see the reflection.
Yeah.
Oh god, probably break the laptop closing it too hard.
Yes, please. That would be hilarious.
Just reorder. Just pull up your phone, reorder. Just get 2, just in case.
Oh, hey,
Okay, Ace,
sorry.
like, you couldn't warn me?
Ace says nothing.
Yeah. Hey, Grant. What's up?
Sorry, it startled you. Is that gonna be okay?
No, but it's fine. Just get a different one.
Oh man, sorry. I didn't think I could really sneak up on you or anything.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, armor is a little bit stronger than I think sometimes. And it decides to be selective when it wants to be helpful.
Oh man, Ace is real struggling. He's on the struggle bus right now, but he's doing his best. Grant says, "Oh, looking forward to the movie."
Yeah. Guess it's what I'm doing now. He just tosses the laptop onto the floor.
It was pretty cool how quick they got the place fixed up again.
Yep. Purple People Gang, so I'm told.
Yeah. They are pretty cool.
Yep.
It's pretty cool how you guys stopped the problem last time. I wasn't there, but I read about it.
Yeah. Seem to have bad luck with movies. So tonight should be fun.
I'll be all right. Third time's the charm, right?
Yeah.
The conversation continues to be awkward unless you would like to do something.
Catch a frame.
Unless you want to pierce the mask to get a sense, a read on why it's just awkward, or you can continue to be awkward.
Sure. Why not? Shit. Oh, it's plus mundane.
Yeah?
Well, now it's a 6. It was a 7.
Minor boon.
You could use a minor boon if you want.
I could use minor boon. Well, yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Sure. Okay. Well, I know how to do it, Zero.
Oh, sorry. I'll add one.
You can. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Or is it undo last use?
Yes.
I think Miz wants to know if he saw what the Mims were doing.
He did.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I've been playing a lot of the Mims lately, and created everybody, and then kind of just let them do what they want. Kind of interesting how the AI chooses stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens. I mean, I play the Mims a lot too.
Really?
I mean, yeah, it's a pretty fun way to pass the time. I don't have anything else when I don't have, anything else going on in my
Yeah.
free time.
Yeah.
I think you could probably tell he's about to stumble over the word practice, like swim practice, but
Yeah.
skipped it. All right. There's a brief discussion of Mims that's slightly less awkward because you talked about the different ways you can torture Mims that you don't like. Let's see. What else is happening? I think Chad 1 and what's his name again? Vinny.
Yeah.
Pull up nearby. I'm not too sure if they actually leave the car, but they acknowledge you. Like, they come and hang out for a bit, but they're going to go back and listen in Chad's car. It's a nice car. It's convertible. Looks sporty.
It's a Miata because Chad.
Yeah. They have 3 of them. Or the Chads pull straws and see who gets it and who gets the old minivan. So they're there. Who else was coming? Oh yeah, Todd shows up. It's almost like some of the previews are rolling, but they're like the not trailer previews, just like the commercial stuff. So we're still kind of chatting through things. And what was Todd's powers? Super strength ability. Okay, yeah. So he drives in.
Yeah.
So he drives in his car. I think it's one of the Tower family has their own like branding and stuff like that. So it's like a branded truck. Probably that seems about right for Towers, powerful, etc. Drives over and he sits down. He goes to sit down next to Marsha, and she kind of scooches her chair over and like makes another one next to Tommy.
Smooth, Marsha.
Yeah, exactly. And so Todd sits down, gives you all a little nod, says, "Hey, how's it going? Hopefully there's no problems this time, right?" Haha, that'd be weird.
I mean, it may be. You can never tell. Just the other day, we found some ancient magical artifacts, and we accidentally brought one of them to life, and it tried to kill us.
Oh man, that sounds rough.
Yeah, I know, right?
It was really cool. Except the part where Mrs. Computer got destroyed. That was kind of sad.
Yeah, but now she's got a better one.
Mm-hmm.
Or had a better one.
Cool. He says, and then the previews start. Unless there's anything else anyone wants to talk about during the awkward small talk portion. So the previews start. Crystal's already like halfway through the snacks. I assume some of them are just floating around.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that's just really good.
Inside your
That's
vaguely
really-
translucent body.
Yeah,
Like,
mixing
Yeah,
in
slightly-
with like all the soda and gradually disintegrating. Like it, yeah.
And the little popcorn floating throughout.
Pop in a couple of kernels, and for some reason they pop partway through.
The kernels pop?
Sure, why not?
it's hot in there.
Yeah.
How
There's
does...
probably some dormant geothermal powers waiting to awaken the next time she regenerates.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'm sure at some point Marcia's like, how does that... Do you taste those?
Yes.
Does it stay the whole time? Do you taste
Like
it all the time while it's in there?
I think it just gets absorbed
Huh.
or destroyed. I'm not sure which.
Huh.
Probably like the gelatinous cube type thing from the something that I've heard about, but I don't know the name of.
Exactly. For sure. No one's ever seen one of those. Yeah. She's like, huh, that's interesting. You want the rest of this lime?
Yeah. Eating it, like peel and all. Just
Yeah. Neat.
Mhm.
And the movie begins. It's a pretty old-fashioned, campy, sci-fi situation. Katsumi, the aliens in there, nothing like any of the other aliens you've seen. This is all
yeah, not
this is
like
all
any
human
other
drivel.
aliens. I know so much
But
about those.
you were given a couple things to test out as far as Crystal being an alien or not of the 3 different alien races. If you wanted to try experimenting on any of those, I believe it would melt with water. What did I say the other one was? Resonance frequency.
And inflammability.
Yeah, and would catch on fire. This is the perfect time. No one's looking, I'm sure.
Yeah. Katsumi would casually, accidentally spill a bit of water on Crystal and be like, oh, I'm so sorry.
That's
I
fine.
didn't.
I'm muting.
Excellent. One off the list. Yeah, so most of the movie goes by. Near the climax of the movie, Vinny starts shouting, and you all look at the truck, and he's like, "Oh no, my latent powers are awakening!" Ah! And Chad's like, "Whoa, what the heck, bro?" And then you guys can go ahead and assess the situation, actually, because that's
Okay.
funnier for me personally.
Got a 4.
Nope. I got a 2.
And I'm for some reason way less perceptive when Ace isn't helping.
Right.
Hey, I hit potential. Let's go.
Yeah, I
I got a
also
9.
had potential a couple
I'm
of yeah.
superior, so that is not good for me. That's a 6 because -1.
All right, so potential for most. Katsumi, I'm gonna save your question for later, but you are looking over and going like, "Oh, he's messing around because he knows that he's the grandson of the guy from last week, and he's trying to mess around with Chad." Whatever. The other 3 of you did not pick up on that at all and think that Vinny is in some sort of distress. What do you do?
Is he okay?
Well, maybe we should take the fight out of Metropolis, just in case. Do you have a tractor beam on this thing, Katsumi?
Oh, what if I just grab onto the car and then onto the ship, and then you can just fly like that?
Yeah.
Are they buckled in? It's a convertible. They could fall out.
Let's go. I'll grab it from the back end so they hit the windshield.
Don't worry, we'll save you.
Yeah, go Katsumi, fly.
Okay.
It's just ready to get out and catch them if need be.
Cool. So you grab the car. Go ahead and unleash your powers, Crystal.
Yeah. Ooh, that is a 12.
All right. So you easily grab the car, and Vinny's like, "Whoa, what the heck?" And also, so is Chad. Like, "Whoa, the finish! You're gonna ruin the finish. We just got this washed." and they are yelling at you for moving the car. With I think a little less regard for their own safety than they probably should have. But then, Katsumi, go ahead and ask your question to assess the situation.
What here is the biggest threat?
Oh, I'm so glad you picked that one, Katsumi, because as Crystal has lifted the car, you notice from the ground underneath it some sort of orange rock of some kind, a little bit dirty, not really translucent, but as you look at it, because you're like, well, that's weird that they drove their car over it. They don't just land on things. It'd probably hit the car some. And as you look at it, from it spouts, it grows and grows in size. And from that forms some sort of amalgam of orange rock from the ground, spiky, like the inside of a geode, you know, like lots of little shards everywhere covering its whole surface, and it forms what looks to be some sort of humanoid form. And we can go ahead and start another team fight here.
Oh dear. Okay, so we're back at 3 because we had 1 and now we had 2. And then who is the leader? I think it's Katsumi because she knows what's going on.
Sure.
You don't have to agree, Mithra, but Katsumi is the one who knows what's happening.
I mean, Miz doesn't really see there's any leader of the team.
This is like, we're not a team. We're just a bunch of teenagers with problems.
Fine.
Yeah, problems that they don't recognize.
It's fine.
Does everyone have the same purpose in the fight? Protect people, defeat the orange thing?
I mean, I feel like you don't because 3 of you are like,
oh, fine.
This guy is doing something, and Katsumi's like, there's an orange rock.
Oh, yes.
Ms., do you mistrust the team?
No, I don't mistrust
Okay,
you guys. I just think.
And we are all prepared. So we have 2 teams.
Katsumi, you can go ahead and act first since you are the most aware about what's going on here. Because this orange rock seems to have been forming. I will say that this creature has emerged from the rock and seems to be continuing to grow in size, but the rock itself is still in the ground also.
Can I jump out of the ship and fly directly towards the orange rock in like a superhero pose to like punch it?
Yes.
But, like,
go ahead and roll to directly engage a threat.
do we have a major boon I can use?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, come on. Can I use a minor boon to bump it up to a 7?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. So it's a 7.
All right. So when directly engaging a threat, go ahead. You exchange blows on a hit, so go ahead and pick one of the options under that roll.
I'd like to probably create an opportunity for my allies to notice.
Okay. So you leave the spaceship, which I think is immediately noticeable by by everyone else because you were flying a little bit to try to move the car, etc. out, and then you just kind of put it in autopilot hover mode and hop out, and they're like, "What?" But then you probably do like a series of like rapid blows. I will say you can mark a condition as the exchange of blows that you're taking, just because while you've caught it off guard, and it's like taking steps back. It's not really fighting back at you. You took it by surprise, but its form itself is very sharp. So it's hurting your hands when you're punching it, which is why you mark a condition. Your choice.
Probably angry because ruined fun time with friends.
Fair. No one could have seen that coming. And all right, what else would folks like to do? I think the opportunity created is the creature is now visible to the rest of you. You can see it, and it's distracted by it's focusing its attention at Katsumi.
Is Chad and the other kid safe, or do they need saving?
I mean, Crystal's holding onto their car in the air, so
Right.
Just extend a arm, put them back down.
yeah, that's fine. They can be set down somewhere else, so they'll probably be fine.
Okay.
As long as Crystal didn't forget and do something like drop it, it's fine.
Okay. All right, Ace, you lucked out.
Mildly distracted.
All right, Ace, you lucked out. There's a threat. You can talk and help again.
Beware, evildoer!
Okay, yeah, I'll directly engage.
Okay. Go ahead and give me that roll.
All right, 5, 3 plus danger. 10.
Yeah, 10?
Yep.
All right, pick 2.
Impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition, and then resist and avoid their blows.
All right, you can describe what it looks like. They didn't see you coming in.
Okay. So I'll probably just like, all right, Ace, go time. You lucked out. We take off, and we just hit him with whatever. And then kind of keep ourselves out of reach, just at a range.
Like a flyby.
Yeah.
Rocket.
Iron Man kind of style. Yeah.
Heading by, driving by. All right. Crystal?
I gotta trying to yeah. I hit my potential, so I took burn and 3 flares from the Nova playbook.
Ooh.
So I'm going to charge up those powers. That's an 8. Probably a little afraid of whatever this thing is. Because it almost seems a little familiar.
Wow, weird.
Weird. Can't imagine why that is. So I will use moat, and after I put the car down gently, I will elastic stretch and basically just make a barrier around it and us to contain it, to hopefully not break the movie theater again.
Oh yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Making a barrier around you and it. That's neat. Use Major Bane.
Oh god.
Encapsulated in your barrier is, I think, uh, annoyingly, I guess for you guys, Marsha and Todd managed to be outside the barrier. But you know who's inside the barrier? It's Grant. He'll probably be okay.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Go ahead, Tommy.
Okay. So it's held back, right? But can we get to it?
Yeah, I kind of assume you kind of made like a dome
Yeah,
around
basically like a giant dome around us and
the
creature.
situation.
Oh, got it.
So, yeah, so everybody can still access it.
Cool,
but
cool.
Yeah,
blocking out
we can assume
civilians.
We're just
it was
protecting.
an inconvenient timing because I think Marsha and Todd were trying to get other people out of the way when they saw what happened, and Grant was a little slow in the uptake because he wasn't expecting the spaceship to take off.
Yeah, and
Got
then
it.
Crystal panicked. It was like, oh god.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I am going to power up, which is
2 Novas. Nothing could go
I
wrong.
know, which is 10. I don't have any things, but that's good. And then I'm going to, yeah. So how much is like at risk in this area?
It contained us and Grant.
I'd say you're probably about 3 cars around wherever your spaceship was. I don't think it was all filled with cars because no one wants to park by a spaceship actually.
Okay. Well, I will
But
spend
whatever
I will
you think
spend
that size is.
all 3 burn to reality storm. Oh no, only 2 burn. So 1 to do it and 1 to prevent unwanted collateral damage. Leaving me with 1 burn, which is so it's a directly engaged but with freak. That is 10 on the dot. So we were watching the crab creatures of Venus. So a bunch of crab creatures of Venus just come popping up out of the ground. And these massive pinchered monstrosities just start tearing into the crystalline entity.
Yes. As that is happening, that particular crystalline entity seems to start crumbling into pieces underneath the crab claws, but from the same fissure as before, 2 more of them pop out of the ground.
I'm resisting and avoiding
smaller.
and creating an opportunity.
Okay. Yeah. I think the opportunity is like, well, that one's pretty destroyed, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. But now these 2 new ones have shown up, so here's an exciting opportunity. Katsumi, what are you doing?
Can I use my mind blast to attack one or both of them?
Yeah, go ahead and roll to unleash your powers.
Nine.
9. Okay, tell me, do you mark a condition or is it unstable or temporary?
It can be unstable.
Okay. So I think in this case, the effect, you reach out to disrupt them, injure them psychically, etc. And I think you were not prepared for the overwhelming need to. It's not like hitting other more sentient creatures' minds, but it was just like a need to grow, expand, go forward. And I think this effect causes you to you lose the brief control you had to like stop them in place. So I think you've created an advantage. Like they weren't like rampaging or anything, but it was a surprising sensation enough that I think you are briefly stunned thereafter. And now for fun, one of them starts heading over to Grant to menace him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will defend. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. All right. 6 and 4. Although I do think I have a minus. Yeah, it's plus Savior.
Savior.
Oh no, I have a +1 in Savior. So 11.
Probably because you saved him before. So you keep Grant safe, and you can choose one.
I think I already have influence over him because I saved him the other time.
Yeah. He doesn't have any labels to shift, so.
Right. And I don't have any conditions, so team.
All right. Then team to the pool. How did you protect him?
Literally just like scooped him up and getting him out of the way. Yeah.
Quick, assess the situation.
Oh no. That one's plus superior. 3, 4, 3.
Oh yeah, you look at his face, you are sure he is terrified. For sure. That's the only thing you're reading on his face is sheer terror.
That tracks.
About everything.
I mean, I would be too.
Yeah. You didn't pick up on anything else.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty prone to think he's terrified anyway of me. So it's fine.
All right, so that's you. So there's still a couple guys. They're kind of their motion slowed down when Katsumi did her psychic stuff, which I assume you just used the Professor X fingers. I presume that's the only way psychic powers are drawn. So, Crystal.
I am going to spend a burn and mark a condition. And depending on the answer is going to affect what I mark. How, like, when I examine the base structure of these things, how similar are they to me?
Oh man, it's real similar, Crystal.
Yeah, I feel real guilty. And I'm thinking back to the party when I made my crystals do the resonating thing and then I blew up. And I'm like, hey guys, I think I know how to make it stop. We gotta make, there's that frequency that I used to stop that ghost thing at the party. We need to recreate that.
Not gonna destroy you, right?
No. You're muted, Zero.
That was not a confident no.
Yeah, you're all gooey and wobbly now.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Probably.
Katsumi, you got banging speakers on this thing, don't you?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, what's the bass like?
Yeah, turn up.
She's
in
got
fact,
70-inch
Katsumi,
subs on this thing.
Conveniently, in a different conversation with your friend, she had just sent over the newest sound systems for you to install on Cheese, which you had done earlier in the day, conveniently giving you an alien device that would be handy in just this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Using that last hold there. Tie it all together. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it says to use any ability from another playbook once, but we can just use the one where you get an ability right now that would be handy to use. So go ahead and roll to unleash your powers as you get back to your ship, or hit a remote. I don't know which.
Do it. Do it, Gatsby.
So it's a 10.
Cool. Inconveniently, as you do it, you can run through some other frequencies on the way, and you just happen to have one that's supposed to make a different alien creature have some problems. So, you could just vibe there for a second and see if anything happens.
Yeah, I'll vibe there for a minute.
Yeah, nothing really happens. It's just loud. Grant's covering his ears.
That's not the right one.
Sorry. Crank it to the right one.
All right. So you do that, and the creature, the crystals start vibrating rapidly. Crystal, what happened when the vibrations happened? Did you explode or something?
I started to crack, and then eventually cracked a little too much, and
Oh yeah. Can you roll to take a powerful blow, please?
oh boy, with my 3 conditions.
But-
Oh boy,
But you're all wibbly wobbly now.
that's a 13.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
you should
boy.
definitely. You should major boom
Re-roll
that for sure.
I mean, I think it's up to you. If you want to explode, now's the time. If you don't want to explode, then you should re-roll that.
Yeah, we'll re-roll that just to see if it's still high. Then whatever, we'll deal with it. It's still a 10.
All right.
Uh,
We can spend a team to knock it down to 9. Tommy will say, "Remember, you're different now. You've evolved." As you start to crack,
yeah.
go to your wibbly wobbly gooey place.
Your Jello, Crystal.
Yes.
Jello.
Thanks. I was having a hard time remembering how to spell that. Oh boy. I think I give round because I do go more wibbly wobbly, but that makes it so that the resonance isn't as good.
Yeah,
It's
you
bouncing off
kinda-
more crystalline.
You kind of wibble wobble into the ground, into a wibbly wobbly, like a squished flatter you.
Yeah.
And
Somehow got shorter.
Exactly. It's kind of all just kind of puddled on top of each other, But the attack, or the sonic attack, seems to be effective as it shatters the 2 that were formed. And in fact, you can see another one was climbing, like starting to form out of that source. But as the frequency goes, it cracks all the way through, including like some of that stone that's in the ground. So after a minute or so, everyone signals to Katsumi to shut it down. And it seems like the threat has passed. There is a few of the vehicles that were in the area definitely have cracked windows. Sorry to the Miata. The ship's fine. It can handle the sound system. And yeah, I think at this point your barrier can dissipate.
Yeah, it just kind of noodle slurps back into.
The movie was still going. You missed the ending. The credits are starting to roll. What do you do?
Freeze frame, jump in the air with one hand. Yay!
Kind of awkwardly set Grant down, pat him on the shoulder.
Puddle arm.
Good. You good? Just kind of brush
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. Thanks for saving me again.
Yep. No worries.
Well, that was weird. I thought Vinny was having a episode, and it turned out it was weird. Where is Vinny?
It's right there.
Dude, my car, says Chad 1.
Do you have
looking at his
like
car?
do you
next
have
to
like
Vinny.
crystal monster manifestation powers or something? Vinny?
No, I don't.
Well, you
I
were.
don't have any powers. I was just joking.
Oh, okay.
Makes more sense.
So where did the crystal monster things come from?
I don't know. How about you ask your crystal
whole-
monster?
Well, those were orange and she is pink. So clearly different.
She
And they
also
came
more
out of the
yellow.
earth and she came from space. So clearly not related at all.
Can I make a sacrifice? And that sacrifice being my space cover.
Yeah.
I can just wear that. No, they're just like me. I'm a monster, just like them. That's where I came from, and I don't know why they're like this.
They're nothing like you.
Whoa.
They're mean and ugly and orange. And everyone knows orange is the worst color. And you
It
are
really
pink, and
is.
pink is the best color.
Yeah, it is.
Just because they're crystalline doesn't mean they're like you.
Bro, I thought you were from space.
Yeah, I'm not from space.
Bro,
I'm from the ground.
from the ground. Like, does your family live underground or something?
Well, I mean, I don't really technically have like an actual family. Like, I kind of just exist. I think.
So Dr. Graham.
He kind of sort of accidentally made me, and then they kind of sort of told him that he had to take care of me because he kind of sort of needed to take responsibility for his actions, whatever that means. And then he gave me to Professor Odd.
That reminds me, we need to use his card to buy me a new laptop.
Yeah.
2, just in case. Maybe he's experimenting. Maybe he's sad and misses you and wants to make replacements, and it's gone horribly wrong, and now he's creating an army of orange crystals.
It's terrible. Why would he make them orange?
I don't
Maybe he
know.
didn't like us spending money.
Maybe it's revenge.
mean,
Maybe
he
he's a
did just turn
maybe
off
he's
the
a
car.
super genius evil supervillain.
Aren't there like laws against making these sentient species or something?
You can't tell anybody, or I'm gonna be in really big trouble.
Those laws do not
Oh,
apply in
that's-
international waters.
That's too bad, he says, finishing a text, says
No.
Chad.
No, wait, I could pay to fix your car.
No, bro, this is neat. Rock people. So, like, do you just come out from the ground whenever? Is this like a normal thing? Like, we've got a lot of mole people before, but we haven't had like rock people.
I mean, I'm kind of new, so I don't think that this is a normal thing. It kind of took like scientific intervention and DNA and accidents.
Whoa, DNA, like dinosaurs or something? Are you like made of
No.
amber?
No,
Is this like Jurassic Park?
no, like Professor Graham infused me with actual people DNA.
He did. That
real
is
life.
so. I didn't know that. That's so cool.
I mean, I guess I don't know how the whole process works. I'm not a scientist.
I guess we're 50-50 alien now.
We definitely have to go to the island for spring break for sure, because Dr. Darwin will love you.
Yes. He sounds great. I would love to meet him.
He may want a sample, but
That's fine. I can grow more.
right.
Katsumi would like to intimidate Chad so that he does not tell everybody about Crystal.
Oh, you
I
better
think it's a little
yeah.
late.
Yeah.
Go ahead and provoke someone.
11.
Yeah. He will do what you say. What do you do?
I ask him to give me his phone.
All right.
And then I crush it.
Bro,
That's not cool.
And I hand
bro,
it
first
back
my
to
car,
him.
now the phone.
I can fix the car. I mean,
Bro?
I can't, but somebody can do that.
And we can order you a new phone.
All right, message received.
Yeah, if you...
Yeah, they made yeah, you can't tell anybody. They made me sign a lot of papers, but I don't think they're legally binding.
Oh, geez, if it's going to be like that, I won't tell anybody. I mean, except for Chads.
But the
We
other chats
talk to
can't
each
tell
other about
anybody.
everything.
You guys have to form like a Chad pact that you aren't going to say anything to anybody else.
Yeah. We'll have a Chad pact. It's fine.
Thank you.
Because if this gets out, it won't be the phone that breaks next time.
I said I get it already. Jeez.
Katsumi, you're so silly.
She destroyed an
Ace.
entire planet, so I would listen to her.
Does Ace have problems with them or threatening innocence?
I mean, he probably does, to be honest, but you did tell him not to shoot her.
Yeah.
Because people
Yeah.
dodge in the way and end up dying.
It's also one of the Chads, so he probably has some sort of rudimentary value matrix. It's like, Chads, yeah, expendable.
I presume there's some sort of, like, armor
There's spares.
posturing. Like, some of the armor clicks and clacks and a little steam vent goes out kind of thing.
Threat's over, Ace. Back to quiet time.
The armor clicks back into place.
Granted, the credits are rolling, so the movie's basically over.
Right. Okay, well, hey, well, I'm talking to Chad and Marcia. That was, Todd and Marcia. Hey,
Yeah.
So that was weird. Does like our orange crystal monsters, like, is that a thing?
Says Todd, thinking. I think he'd have the most knowledge in this kind of stuff. He's like, no, I haven't really heard of this one before. That seems pretty new. There's always something new.
Yeah.
Pretty good work there. Y'all did. Nice teamwork.
And we didn't destroy the
hustle.
whole place this time.
Not the whole place, just a few cars is pretty good.
I know.
Not all threats can be dealt with like that.
It's true. You didn't get really a chance to go in there and bust him up much. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's better to throw up a barrier to protect who you can. He says, clapping Crystal on the shoulder.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Well, that was fun. Aren't you glad you came to movie night, Meth?
Orange, you glad?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
See, if you'd stayed home, you wouldn't have gotten a chance to deal with the new threat to the universe.
No comment. All Miz is thinking about is Grant saw the stupid memes. Life ruined.
So I think we maybe should take a piece of these back to the professor and then maybe have them send that to Professor Graham to examine.
Yes, unless Professor Graham is the source, In which case,
Yeah. I hope he's not. I mean, he kind of took care of me, I guess.
Can at least gauge his reaction.
yeah. I
Well,
mean,
let's just take it to Professor Odd first.
yeah. We'll take a scoop of it to Professor Odd, and then we'll weigh the relative benefits of if Professor Graham is involved, the relative benefits of putting a evildoer in jail versus which would also result in his credit line being frozen.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I have so many.
We should definitely buy extra laptops first.
We should order a bunch of stuff just in case.
Yeah, we should just make a big wish list of like everything that we want in our rooms and food supplies and gaming stuff and all of that.
Yeah.
And buy it and then put him in jail if he's the bad guy.
Yes. Sounds like a plan. Shopping.
Yes, the best plan of all. As you, I presume, say your farewell. Oh yeah, you can clear your anger for breaking a phone. That seems like it was unnecessary. You say goodbye to folks. I think Chad and Vinny are talking amongst themselves for what happened here, and Marsha and Todd. I think Todd's all like, I'll help make sure everyone's settled, handling things because he's used to that kind of hero stuff. Marsha's like, that's fine, but I'm not going to. Removes her chairs. I presume Grant wanders off as well. So then you all head back onto the ship. You're talking about the purchases you need to make. But as you're flying across town, you see, yes, I'd say on a power plant below, another large orange crystalline creature, much like you saw before. Obviously destroying the power plant.
Crank up that bass.
Yes, and I think that's where we'll leave off this issue. That the idea that perhaps this wasn't isolated, and perhaps it's a more urgent issue that needs to be taken care of. And the Professor Odd's out of town all weekend. What a shame.
Oh no.
There's only
Tragic.
one person who might know more.
Yes. Uh-oh.
All right. Exactly. So I think that wraps up today's issue. So we'll be back next week for more Fate Brigade around approximately the same time. But if you want more masks, you can tune in this Sunday on the 26th for the concluding episode of the Teen Justice Academy issue. And you might want to check out the Justice TV program this Saturday for community night, because somebody, it's Katie, is being put on the honor wall, and that should be exciting. So I've been Misha, or Misha_3 here on Twitch, or at Misha Weha on Twitter and Tumblr. Yeah, that's about it. And as we go around, don't forget to do your end of session questions or selections. So let's start with SJ.
I'm SJ or SJ_sidekick. Don't stream, but I play here a lot. I'll be in the Mask campaign on Sunday, and obviously this. Let's see. Where is the end of session questions? Okay, really, where are the end of session questions?
They're nearish the bottom, but not all the way. It's did you grow closer to the team, grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team?
I'm on. Okay, I was looking on our sheets.
Oh, yeah.
I would say probably away, because they specifically did not mean their apology and did the whole "sorry, you took it the wrong way" thing, and not feeling very.
Also, the fact you sat and played Mims multiple times and then went to the bottom of the pool.
And nobody came. Yeah.
I sent you weird starfish with eyeballs.
Fishes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought you a new computer.
Yeah.
I mean,
multiple
to be fair,
new
2 of them
computers.
are
I mean,
aliens.
yes, a huge sacrifice for yourself that you guys broke after not listening to me.
Katsumi broke it.
Mm-hmm. You all had a hand.
So emo.
Yeah, Biz is definitely in her self-pity phase.
Oh, so who are you taking influence away from?
Oh, I take influence away from somebody. Yeah, probably Tommy. Just because of the whole comment of, the sorry you're all emo or whatever, after she specifically asked, I just want a little validation.
I'm sorry, you still have influence on Tommy.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I took it out of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Tommy wouldn't have influence
Tommy would not have it
over
over me.
you.
I mean, I assume he had it because we actually were getting along really well last series.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you knew him before too,
Right.
technically speaking. So
Yes, I did. I did have influence over you. I will remove it.
Yeah.
And I only have influence over Todd, which is
The
fine.
most important.
all right.
Sin.
Isn't SJ supposed to introduce herself?
I did.
Oh. My bad. Hi, I'm Sin, or sinful __ potato. There's 2 underscores on Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, most social medias. I stream on Twitch occasionally, not recently, but I hope to get back to it soon at some point. Yeah. I've been playing Katsumi. I think Katsumi has grown into her own image of herself. She's been more heroic this session, I think. In the sense that she saw the rock thing before the rest of the group, and kind of, even though it was a little excessive in breaking the phone, she helped to protect Crystal with digging in that idea of you're not supposed to tell anybody of Crystal to Chad. Yeah.
All right. I think with that, you get to shift 1 label up and another down.
I think because she used aggressive means to break the phone and basically like using aggressive means to attack the rock monsters, it will shift danger up, but also shift mundane down because heroes aren't mundane.
Yeah. Stop being mundane, everybody.
Done.
It is kind of crazy that Katsumi's danger was at -2.
Yeah.
We did. I think we looked at that and made comment on it before, and I think it was the whole. A lot of her stuff was shut down.
Newborn.
The stuff that destroys planets.
Oh, gotcha.
So she's being unassuming. But it turns out she wants to punch everything, so this makes sense.
Natural solution to the problems. All right, cool. Hi, I am 90 Tough Love, or Tough for Torf for Torf for 10, or some of the variety nickname. I'm also a variety streamer on Twitch. I will maybe be streaming on Sunday, presuming that my computer is functioning and I have everything re-uploaded to OBS, because that's going to be a nightmare. And I will also be here for Team Justice Academy on Sunday, and then again for Fate Brigade on Thursday. And I think at some point I'm in a D&D thing with Backlund. I don't know if that's being streamed or not. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. I'm probably playing a lot of TTRPGs at some point.
Yeah, isn't the other D&D thing supposed to be starting soon too?
Oh yeah, that one we're
Blood
all
on the
streaming, but
Snow?
that one's not being streamed.
Okay.
We had to make a shared calendar so that I could put down all of the days that I have TTRPGs because there's so many. And I have been playing Crystal. I think that Crystal has grown closer to the team. And I think it's kind of a toss-up between Tommy and Katsumi, but Katsumi already has influence, so we'll give influence to Tommy for the help when the resonance almost made me blow up again. And then I will remove the insecure condition because I feel reassured, but I'm still afraid because bad things. Michael.
Yeah, I'm Zero Delight Michael. I have been Tommy. You know all the things that I'll be in because other people have set them. So this and Teen Justice Academy. I think Tommy grew into his image of himself because although he doesn't have the guilty condition, he does feel guilty, and his image of himself is that he ruins everything. For real, because that's been his life. So I'm taking his freak up and his mundane down. And I'm leaving the danger +1 because he heard that.
All right. I think that was everyone.
All of us are below 0 on mundane right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. What's the move that's with mundane? We should do that one more often.
Comfort and support.
And
Yeah.
here's the
Yeah.
Makes sense.
To be honest, none of you've done that, and you probably
I
won't
gave
either. It's
plenty of
fine.
opportunity, but that's the kind of campaign we're running is Fate Brigade. It's a bunch of misfits. So
Yeah,
of course none of us are mundane.
we will only make things worse when we try to
Yeah.
help each other.
Yeah.
Exactly. This will be functional.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
you didn't even have to make them roll for that apology.
Yeah, that's fine.
bad.
Just be sure to make Tommy feel real bad.
Oh, I plan on exposing that.
Make him angry
yeah.
and guilty and hopeless and afraid and all that kind of stuff, and then we'll see
And
what
then
happens.
Dark Tommy shows up. It's fine. It's a normal thing. A normal thing that happens. You have
Sucks
your
up the life
light
force
Tommies
out
and
of
your
the
dark
earth.
Tommies.
It's fine. It's fine.
A normal amount.
Yes. Cool. And now we do have effectively two Novas, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have a mind of our power set is very similar because I have a mind of my own too. It's like if you push us, something terrible happens and we discover new powers. Great.
Yes. And sometimes I blow up
fine,
and
you'll be
get new
fine.
powers.
Yeah,
It's
right.
fine.
Gosh, somehow I'm going to have to tie Homecoming into all this because I called it Homecoming. So
Yeah.
we'll see where we end up.
We cut to the final. We cut to a picture of someone reading the comic and like I can't wait till see how it ends. And they pick up the third issue and they scroll to the back and then there's a scene of Ms. Dancing at Homecoming. But you can't see who she's dancing with.
All over the armor.
Yeah, but you can't see who she's dancing with. Ooh.
Ooh.
It's super bedazzled armor, by
Yeah.
the way.
Good
Oh my
luck getting
gosh.
Miz to go to Homecoming.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Look,
Yeah,
here's the
kicking and
Mysteriously, there's
screaming.
like pink hands around the arms forcing her right there.
All I have to do is convince Ace. That's the problem.
right.
We could just make her do whatever.
That's right. There's a thing that we do, which is we say thank you everyone for coming and hanging out with us and all that good stuff. And we also should find someone to go hang out with, who should it be?
I don't know. We were vamping that whole time to let you find somebody.
Wasn't even thinking about it. Does anyone have any suggestions? Anyone in the cast or in chat? Because most of our TTRPG friends aren't up on Thursdays.
Slambo's up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Slambo, Zam, Blink.
I don't think we've rated Lambo in a long time. So let's do that.
Yeah.
SAS Lambo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yes, that appears to be working. Cool, awesome. Well, we're going to go hang out with Lambo. He of Sir Wiggleton fame. From what was it? Minnesota Smith and the Temple of Boom. That was very fun. Cool. So go hang out, share the C+ love with him, and we will see you all back here on Sunday when we see if the ladies of Teen Justice Academy manage to erase themselves out of history or not.
It seems pretty likely.
It's possible. Awesome. So yeah, grab those raid calls, drop them in, say hi, and we will see you back here soon. Bye, everybody.